exactly what you want, or you look at a lineup that you want some direction. I think we've been missing that in a few of these Aurora games, and now we've got it. We'll see if Nemesis getting the comfortability of that primal beast over to analog, trying to get something going for themselves. They need a dub here. They need a dub tomorrow, but it starts right now, seeing if they can keep themselves alive in the group stage. So at the end of the day, are we Aurora fans?
I just think their lineup looks way more solid right now, and it's I think the onus is definitely on Nemesis if they're gonna take this home. I do think Aurora, they haven't looked completely, like they haven't looked that stable, but I think this draft looks stable. I'm sure they are gonna be able to pull it off.
Yeah, I think so as well. It's I don't know. I don't know if we've seen as many like clear decision-making drafts. You know, like, hey, I want to go Roche, I want to go Torm, I want to take all their towers. Like, I think the last time we saw that was actually with the Pugna and Centaur on the same team. But we did see, you know, Nigma Galaxy. Whenever you have heroes that have easy decisions, you know, we had a Bane and a Shadow Demon that were both trying to save from multiple different ultis. Like, that made it weird. But now, like, I look at my Naga Siren, I look at my Puck. I feel like every one of these heroes, when you look at their ulti, it's like, this is the hero and this is the situation that I'm casting this in. Yeah,
for sure. And it's very, like, if you go late game here on Aurora, then you're going to be favored for sure. If you're playing, you can also play fast. Like, if your Puck has a strong game, like, you have potential to abuse these auras. And, you know, if your Puck has protection from a Pipe or a Crimson Guard from your Centaur, then he's probably not going to die to this lineup. Same story for TB. So I just think it looks super well rounded. There is also margin for error. Like, so it just looks solid, I guess is the word.
So we're looking for a stomp from Nemesis, basically. You know, like, if you have the ability to tempo up, the minute that Aurora gets a lead, you're there.
Yeah, I think so for sure, at least. But Nemesis is also running a very fast lineup, so there is potential for them. But they have drafted themselves in a position where they're not playing for matchups; they're playing for tempo and comfort.
We'll see what they're able to get done here. The early smoke up. Now these rune fights even matter a lot, because if you end up getting too many kills over, it makes the laning stage even harder for you. Analog is just gonna fight it out with some Naga illusions, and there we go. The early onslaught point. I'm a little surprised at that, and also surprised that Mira is just sitting in the Blade Fury, giving that first blood over to Narman. I mean, the stomp has begun.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do much about that if you're Mira. When you've committed, you're in. So that's a good start for Narman. Like, giving Pugna first blood is definitely... Pugna is already one of the stronger laning supports, and now he's going to be able to bully this Hoodwink a lot.
Yeah. There's so many illusions.
Yeah, that's freaking annoying.
You got Naga illusions, you got TB illusions.
Four illusions and one God Zurich to clear them. But they did do a nice thing here with Jabs and Jokam. They're able to do the, you know, get in front of the first wave, secure the lane, walk into the tower, so that will help a lot against these illusions. Typically, when you have illusions, you require spacing, right? And when you don't have it, like, your Mars is last hitting close to his tower, then the illusions won't really bother you as much.
Yeah. Hedwig does not have a Fairy Fire. If Norman actually keeps the pressure up, I think he might have actually been able to trade that one.
Yeah. Oh, Nightfall.
Oh, Nightfall.
Tag team.
Oh, they picked this specifically for the physical damage, and Team Nemesis, their laning stage. Man, maybe I got to put some more respect on this lane, because I feel like these are lanes that shouldn't have been going too favored for them, but already they're up 2-0, and really nice goal for their side lane course.
Yeah, really good start. Obviously, this, you know, one thing leads to another. This making, if they get in the wave back, enables them to use a tag team offensively like this. This would never happen if the lane was close to TB's tower. So really heads up by them right now. Super good early game approach.
See if they're able to keep this going, because yeah, they really want to go on Nightfall. They don't even want to interact with Ollie. A little disrespectful to the Naga Siren, who's playing in the wave, taking, like, you know, taking some creep hits. They really don't care.
I kind of would have liked to see Jokam run for this rune, actually, against Mikoto. But not going to be the case right now. Mikoto doing... Oh, actually, is he going to steal it? No, he can't.
That's a really heads-up play there by Analog to force another orb. He's taking a lot of harass here, but yeah, I've personally liked, like, the 2-2-0 builds. I think that your healing ward scales very nicely, but I've also seen a lot of people who just go like 3-1-1. They don't care.
Yeah.
They're probably better at taking damage than I am.
I mean, I think you just kind of want to have 1 point in blade dance for when your armor slashes up. I guess it's the idea, right?
Could be.
If you go in 2-2-0, then you won't have crits until level 8, typically, unless you go 3 points in spin, which most of the time you don't want to do. Yeah. We did see Ame play like 1 point spin in TI finals, but we all know how that went.
Yeah.
I mean, probably not related to the outcome, but still.
I wonder where Analog is going. Actually, he's like.
I was thinking about going for the bouncer in there in the jungle. Oh shit!
I think he's got a win in a minute though. That was
missed nether blast, missed spin. That's not ideal if you're top.
No.
Yeah,
you're supposed to be able to fight into this nether ward, but not now.
Yeah. Probably not ideal to get stunned in the first place if you're a jug. Like, you probably just want to be the one spinning on top of the centaur initially.
I guess the only thing is, like, now that both of them have traded out pretty well, healing ward for one, 10 goes to the other. So 23 looks kind of unbothered by this one.
Yeah. Oh, the healing ward is just super strong, right? You're always going to have 6 charges as well, playing into centaur hoodwink, so should be right. They also have the lotus, I believe, from the earlier spawn, so...
And theoretically, if you're doing this correctly, each healing ward that you're using could be like 300 gold for your lane, right?
Yeah.
Or sorry, 100 gold for your lane, because you're using your healing ward, they're using the salve. Hopefully that's going to be better for you.
Mikoto, by the way, we're doing really good right now in this mid lane, which a little bit surprising. I would favor the primal beast, at least in terms of last hitting, like the first 4 or 5 minutes. All in maybe dead.
Oh my goodness. The God's Rebuke absolutely eliminated those illusions.
Yeah,
that's one of the harder parts about Nagasaren of all positions, right? Like, it's almost impossible to keep those illusions alive early.
Yeah, but I don't think it works like this unless you have a tag team, honestly. That makes a difference.
Cool.
But yeah. He's actually forcing Analog back to base here with his puck on Mikoto, so it's actually a very impressive start, honestly. They're going to need this, because we did mention puck is a slightly greedier mid, but if you're owning your lane, then it's probably not going to be like... He's just going to have a great start regardless, being greedy or not.
Really good damage here, 23.
No spin, by the way.
Yep. Oh no, he used the healing ward like right in front of them. I don't think he had a choice, but there it is. Good kill. Getting armor and get anything in return. Gonna get one. Looks like Jokum might be able to get another one on Mira. It's gonna be a double kill on the top side that supports. It's about as good as a wisdom rune for him, to be honest.
Yeah, very good TP from Jokum on this tusk. That's gonna help a lot. And now your Pugna is gonna be level 4. And,
I think you take this into the mid lane. Look, you made a great rotation and you got your jug kind of his revenge. I think you're smoking mid.
Yeah, you want to make sure that this puck doesn't get the rune at least. Yeah. Good timing, by the way, on towards Tokyo and Mira attacking 23 as there was no spin, and Norman wasn't really ready either.
No.
I do believe that secured your... No, it did not. I thought he finished a dominator off that, but still a while to go on Toronto.
Nice. They took the Towns into the mid lane. Analog gets himself an Arcane Rune. Very well done.
Yeah. Exactly what you want to be doing into puck. Like, even though you can't technically kill this puck, like, just making sure he doesn't get a rune is going to slow down so much, and also securing it for Analog, of course, is a big deal. One of the best rotating heroes on the primal, so having resources and power-ups is always going to be beneficial.
And he's kind of having a rough time, right? Like, you see, he's basically an offlaner in terms of net worth right now, and an offlaner who's been really punished. So
they're thinking about going for the wisdom right now, though. It seems they're doing this 3-man thing, so. We'll see how Aurora decides to react to this. Or actually, just a stack instead.
I love this.
Yeah, it's really big stack. Holy shit.
This is exactly what he needed. All of a sudden, he's jumping. Okay, he became a real hero again after that one, and now they're looking at Mira. This could be a kill plus the Wisdom Rune. Ollie coming through, does not have the ulti yet. Analog trying to back out on the other side, and there it is. The Wisdom, he's getting it, but...
Norman is really strong at level 5.
Surely they die here, no?
They need primal though. He needs to come over.
Yeah, and he's going to. They're also bringing 23.
Oh no.
Mikoto, he's gonna get stomped around, almost dying actually. The shards aren't gonna connect. They're gonna pulverize again, but the bushwhack is gonna cancel it for now. Ollie has to sit and watch because they did not get the wisdom rune, so he's not level 6. They bring everybody over. The network
They're not done yet though.
Okay, they keep on going. This is a long fight. You're gonna try to stomp through Toronto, Tokyo again, getting the kill there. 23 still not level 6. After this kill, he might be able to get it. No, still low on the XP, but they still get themselves 2 kills. They get themselves the wisdom. This has been a really good move from them.
They're getting tower as well. Holy shit, dude. Narma level 5 and all of these kills that he got earlier, like the first blood and his double kill later on, like his Pug Knight's already level 5, stealing the stack and then going for the wisdom room. This is this is perfect for Nemesis right now. You know, Mikoto Mikoto comes over, but he uses all his resources. He's like technically the most farmed hero, but he doesn't get anything out of this fight. He just spends his time, wastes his resources on his cooldowns, and yeah, eventually they just have to get out here on Aurora.
I'm astonished they didn't get this kill after the coil as well. You feel like he's had such a good laning stage, and this is one of the few times that won't translate to a wisdom rune victory.
Yeah, but the problem is like the puck is quite weak right now, and also like these supports are level 5 for Nemesis, so it's like, I don't know, it's kind of the perfect play right now for them. Very heads up.
I mean, was this the perfect 2 minutes? You go and you get your wisdom rune, or you get your power rune at minute 6. You're taking yourself an actual really good stack in the hard camp. Then you're getting yourself kills, the wisdom, and the tower. I don't think it gets any better than that.
No, for sure not. It's a huge entry into the game for Jokum as well. I think about what he was up to. Like, he was stuck in this bottom lane route, not really achieving that much, of course. And then Jabs is like, yo, bro, I kind of want XP. So he TP's top, gets a double kill, comes mid, secures the rune, then goes into triangle, secure stack, secure wisdom. You know, like, you can't really ask much more from your 4.
No, not at all.
So, yeah.
And I think also, since we talked about like how good these supports are for Aurora, putting them back on the back foot. I mean, we're not going to see Song of the Siren until level 14, or minute 14. I can almost guarantee it.
Yeah, level 4 Naga, level 4 Woodwing, so that significantly slows down your pace, and you know, Primal and Pug now, they're gonna be able to take your tier 1s, and that's if you're playing the game without tier 1, suddenly these illusion heroes they become way weaker.
Oh yeah.
This is not gonna work.
No Jabs. Ooh, he does have the arena. He didn't pop it in time though. He's gonna try to own them, but I don't think it's gonna work here. A nice coil. He's trying to get himself into the wall so there's no projectile hitting, but yeah, Makoto's still able to connect on it.
Yeah.
I think that arena needed to be out a little bit earlier.
Yeah, it needed to be out immediately, but they had to bring the puck over, so they lost their mid tower for this, which is honestly like pretty fair trade if you're a Nemesis. Like, you don't mind, obviously you don't want to lose your Mars, but if you get a mid tower for it, it's like, it's not that big of a deal.
It's part of the stomp, right? Like, we got to make sure there's no TPing into these, you know, aggressive kills if you are trying for them, and also opening up the camps in between.
I just think this mid tower makes the Primals game so much more epic, right? You're gonna be able to cross map, you know, anywhere you want across mid, and then you have these gates as well. So, getting a super fast blink dagger for him as well is gonna just potentially make him overwhelming in this one.
It also makes the warding
nice by Mira right now.
Yeah, good. Bonk, bonk, bonk. There you go. Use the amp damage. But yeah, basically where Analog is standing right now, you almost need to put an obs there if you're Aurora to see these rotations back and forth. But now knowing that, you know, Nemesis can always be de-warding that, knowing that's the ward that really matters to them right now.
And like right now, you kind of need to find a way to find pressure if you're Aurora, like, because Nemesis, they're dictating everything, which, yeah, you need to get the waves out somehow, but I don't know how you do it really. Like, it's gonna have to come from your Centaur ideally, but it's hard, man. Like, with this Analog being, you know, essentially ready anywhere right now, right? He's this face boost windlass guy that is able to move between mid and top constantly, and it's not easy to protect yourself against this with Aurora.
I don't know.
And also,
I want to make sure.
This Dominator.
I want to make sure that they're going. Oh yeah, who is it?
This Dominator on Toronto Tokyo becomes like not as useful as well when you're playing this far behind.
Yeah. What does he want to do with the? I imagine he wanted to just kind of like. They have to change something. They do the punch. That's the double wisdom effect.
It is, yeah. Almost level 7 now for Jokum, honestly. Like, max tag team as well. Changes a lot there. And now they're gonna steal this stack. This is.
I mean,
yeah, we said they needed tempo, and they're for sure bringing it to this one, right? Like, it's
100%. 100%. This is exactly what we wanted. I love that they're bringing it, but you do have to get out. They do have the Centaur ult, but yeah, Haster, and he's just gone on analog already. I feel like he's been really impressive to me. His moves have changed his game from a bottom net worth core to top in the game.
Yeah. I mean, all credit to him and the supports for Nemesis. Just, honestly, it's been perfect. They made their own stacks as well in Triangle, took enemy stacks, took Wisdom. I don't know, like, you can't really do much more than this in the 13-minute win in the center.
Yeah, the only thing I was doing, I wanted to check their items, make sure like these need to be early focused items. You need to be able to fight again, like at that Tormentor and maybe even a Roshan before it. So as I click on everybody's items, I think that's exactly what they're doing. We have like this quick blink from Mars that's already coming out to him. We have a BKB from the Primal, which is kind of in the standard build. And then also a blink coming from Jokum. I think that one may not be ready at 20 minutes, but I don't know. I think the only other thing I'd expect is maybe like a Pavis or something like that, but that's not really a Tusk item.
No, that would be from the Pugna. He's eyeing the Glimmer now, which I do kind of agree with. I think the Pavis or the Solar would have made more sense.
Yeah.
In some ways, I don't think you're gonna need a Glimmer for this puck for a little bit. Like, yeah, probably prefer the Solar and the drums even, but I think it's fine. The main thing is they're gonna be ready to fight, and they want to make a smoke right now for the Wisdom. Let's see if they have time.
Radiant scanning.
It's 20 seconds. 20 seconds. The Pugna is coming over. And analog as well on the Primal. So actually they will be in time, I believe. 23 is already set up.
Needs to buy some time there, to be honest. Like, Primal be still there. They are going to scan.
Kind of stacking it on Aurora. They're not even going to attempt it, looks like. Yeah.
The Nagasarn's trying to go and get the other one, right? I think at this point you got to TP somebody back and try to get your own fight going. Unless you think there's like 4 people stacked on your own Wisdom.
They're scanning it right now, so they will see him here in a moment. Yeah, more insta TP.
Oh. I don't think it's going to be... Oh, no, they are going to get it right on top of it. He's going to blink on top of the Wisdom Rune there on Mars on the bottom side. Uh-oh. All right, so just on TP out.
Yeah. That's the benefit of not TPing for that smoke, by the way. You use the gate instead, and you have the TP back to your own Wisdom. So, nice job by Jabs. Double Wisdom once more. They're going to see if they can punish Jabs TP here, but Norman is pretty tanky.
He is, and the Snowball, it's a save for now. They even dodge out the Sharpshooter. He's going to drop down the ward. I think that's the biggest thing he needs, yeah. And now the Omni Slash. I think he can actually get the kill. They will. Now they're going to go back after the puck. He's stunned up thanks to the onslaught, but he's able to go onto the high ground with the waning rift. Jokum's got to be really careful here. It's a nice E-blade technically from the Pugna. And Jokum's going to continue the chase. See if he can find Nightfall. He finds him, getting the Snowball. It's only onto an illusion here. Trying to back out again. They need to get the decrypt, but they won't. A bit of a weird chase. This is where things get weird. Nemesis, you have a great spot. Do not throw it away.
Yeah, I mean, I get the idea from Aurora there. They saw the Mars TP right on the Naga, so they wanted to punish this, and they go for this Pugna kill, but they just don't have enough damage into all these heals, right? You got the healing ward coming out. Pugna can heal himself. You got Snowball Slave, so it just takes them way too long to deal with this Pugna right now. And yeah, it's just hard, right? Like, Puck can't kill this Pugna on his own.
No, and I love the Snowball save here was really good. I think the beginning of this fight was like incredible. You even have the healing ward protecting them all here. You get this kill on the Centaur. What followed afterwards is what was kind of rough, you know, like chasing after this TB metamorphosis into no vision. That's hard. Yeah,
it is. I mean, you always have to respect this TB, right? If you don't have your Omni Slash and everything ready, then he's gonna be slapping you. So.
Decrypt only level 1, so that's a 16-second cooldown right now.
Yeah, actually, it's a bit surprising that it's chosen to max another one in this one. It's for the puck, but against anybody else, it's not that impressive. I would probably prefer even 4 points decrypt over the max and Enderblast. Like
right, 4-4-1
or 3-4-1.
Oh, I see.
Because the decrypt is scaled so incredibly well, right? Like it goes from 16 to 7 seconds.
This is the beginning of some aggression from Aurora. They're taking this early lineup that you have on Nemesis, and they're starting to finally slap back at it. Jokum, he's going to go down. The rest of the team kind of dispersed. I don't think you needed to do this. I think you can absolutely still take it to Aurora. You give them the foothold on the map. You may lose it altogether.
Yeah, but I like that Aurora, they're being decisive at least, right? Nightfall is entering the game, whereas when we cast them the other day, like Nightfall was kind of doing his own thing, but he realized that they want to use his pipe timing right now. It doesn't really matter if you don't have your Manta or TB on TB. You just have to make sure that you you go together, be decisive, and then you can actually surprise these guys on Nemesis. Because you will you will have to respond to waves a lot of the time, right? You're playing as a Puck, TB, and Naga, so there will be a lot of wave pressure. And you're incredibly strong with his pipe. Like Nightfall with the pipe on him, and with a Naga behind, I don't think he's dying anytime soon. So I like that they went for this move together. I don't want them to. I don't want to see them slow down too much. I definitely want Aurora to contest the next Tormentor and not let Nemesis, dictate the entire game.
Yeah, those are the big ones coming up. We'll have the Tormentor coming up at 20. We'll have the Wisdom Runes coming up. Maybe the first time they get a Wisdom Rune.
Yeah, that would be something, right? Like, actually, your win rate.
Ooh, really well
actually,
done there from 23.
Could have been a kill, yeah, if they were able to hit it. Because Hoodwink already has this shard. It amplifies Puck so much. 28% spell damage amp.
It's crazy.
Yeah, there's a chance you don't even get your Lotus and your Medic one off,
Yeah, fast fingers there from the Juggernauts, and you can feel that they are starting to try to make some more tower pressure happen using the Metamorphosis. Fortification, they're smoked up on the other side. Is this a fight you actually want to take on Nemesis?
I think you do, because you're not going to win this game by avoiding and trying to outfarm / outscale. I think you need to fight your way in this one. You just don't have the matchup, but you need to do it in a clever way, right? You need to find these supports ideally for the Puck.
Jabs was, I don't know how on earth, he went from the portal behind everybody and managed to not see a single Aurora hero. That is insane.
Yeah. I'm sure they should still try though for Nemesis. Meta is running out in like 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Here we go.
like it.
Nice arena.
Find
Really good arena.
First on the Naga, making sure there is nothing that can stop them. Now it's the Pulverize onto the Terror Blade. Can you chain stun him? You can. Analog with the double kill. You may not defend your tower, but you get some well-needed kills.
Yeah, whoever made that call on Nemesis, that was very good. Like, not fighting into the meta, and then after it's supposed to end, like, then you can tell Aurora realized, like, the meta is ending, we can't do anything after, because TB is kind of useless after it. And it was honestly a bit fortunate for Jabs not bumping into anyone on Aurora there. It did seem like he was about to just walk into all 5 of them.
Right? Yeah. I thought for sure somebody was going to find it, but nobody does. And then Analog, once again, like, this is why they picked him up, this Primal Beast. Yeah. It feels like he definitely knows how to play this hero into every matchup possible.
Yeah. And now that's your free Torm as well for Nemesis, which is Pagna Shard or Tusk Shard, we'll see.
There it is.
Okay, so Pagna Shard, I guess.
Also to get the Naga Siren first.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect.
I'm a little surprised that Nightfall held the follow-through. Like, he just showed on Analog. There's no way that there was going to be a Pulverize not coming.
How do you get out though? You're still stuck in arena, so I don't think there's much you could have done differently.
That's fair. He definitely doesn't live, no matter what he does.
Yeah. Okay, so on your back foot once again for Aurora. Now you're going to be playing into Pagna Shard too, so we'll see whether Nemesis, they attempt a Roche at some point, or they're just going to look to smoke again and look for a fight. Right now, Jabs is about to finish his BKB, so that's probably what they're waiting for at this point. And they're going to have a really insane timing for Nemesis with this Butterfly Jug. I don't think you're killing him at all with his Butterfly once he gets it.
Yeah, and once again, we get one Wisdom Rune on your side, but Toronto Tokyo finally getting a Wisdom Rune here for Aurora.
Yep. That's something at least. But your supports are struggling. Level 9 on both of them, right? It's not a good feeling, especially playing into this Mars and this Primal that's going to be jumping you constantly.
Yeah. I think once we get this Butterfly, we really need to up the tempo. It's starting to get to the point where like you're going to get some well-needed gold anyways on Aurora. So once we get this Butterfly, it needs to be Roshan and it needs to be the rest of these tier 2 towers off the map.
Like
the scaling from Nemesis Sports are, yeah, right. Like he's got some good scaling on him. That shard is awesome.
Yeah, you can kill all the Illus with that shard, which is pretty nice.
All of the Illus, the TB and
TB
Naga.
and Naga. Yeah.
So many.
Nice TP out.
Oh,
23. That's
well
actually
done.
4 of them. Yeah. They don't have a way to stop his blade through TP. So
Yeah. And he didn't even TP base. He TP'd down bottom to his team to go hit the Roche.
yeah, that's actually perfect. Like you get info on where everybody is for Aurora, and then you can just go straight into Roche. Kind of die super fast with tag team, and then you can reset your map and go for tier 2s if you'd like. Yeah, Aurora, they're not gonna make it in time if they want to contest this. I don't even think Nightfall is gonna bother keeping over.
It's going to be up to Nagasarn to make some time. This Roshan is going to take 30 seconds, so like we won't be taking out of, especially if they keep on taking in and out of this.
Nightfall is TP now, so they are thinking about it. Yeah, they see the HP right now.
Dude, taking it on us here. 1-3.
Oh.
He's gonna. He's 1-2.
Does he get it?
It's gonna be weird. They're gonna get the arena.
Got it.
Guys are gonna be able to pick it up, and now they have the Omni Flash. It's gonna take everybody out here. It's just gonna be a massacre. They lose Nagasarn immediately. Then they lose their carry. Nobody left to carry the torch on Aurora, and in fact, that Omni Flash wasn't as fortunate as it could have been, but the spin will still get Toronto Tokyo. So Nemesis take a beautiful, beautiful fight right outside the Roche pit, get themselves an Aegis, and a lot of map pressure coming.
Yeah, I mean, I get the idea from Aurora, but it was just, I don't know. You're playing against this Mars PQB and this jug spinning. That's a shard spear, by the way, on the Mars, so there's no way you're going to be able to get this. And also just because Ollie is level 9, right? Like his ulti is so small, so everyone can press their BKB and get in, and it's like, I get it, they don't want to give up this Roche, but I think you would have been better off like doing this with 3 or 4 heroes and then let your TB split push or something, because this was not going to be a fight that you will ever win. Like, even if you get the Aegis, I am unsure if you will win this fight, honestly.
Nagasarn just wasn't allowed to be that close, I think, in general. But as you said, they're so low on XP. This is a level 9 Nagasarn. This ulti is not crazy large.
Yeah.
And you can see the Juggernaut, he was actually placing himself towards the back of the Roshan pit to make sure that, like, if Naga wanted to stop 23 from hitting, like, she had to be close.
Yeah. I guess the upside, though, for Aurora is that you have an Aegis on Mars instead of the Jug, which is obviously that's something. Yeah. But the Mars Aegis is, like, he can afford to go crazy right now.
Yeah. Oh, shield rune popped.
Yeah, it doesn't.
They have finally made it through the shield rune, and now he is running them down. Unfortunately, I don't think he's
he got
anybody.
Him.
Oh, no, wait, what? How on earth were you allowed to get this puck to punch up? I think there's enough damage. It is!
I can't believe he got him, honestly. What?
Dude.
Was he TPing on Dakota?
That's crazy.
Yeah, no. He was not.
I don't know. Man.
All right,
That's
okay.
wild.
I mean, you can't afford many of these deaths if you're Dakota, right? Because Jabs is building a Hex right now, which will be... After that, you're practically done if you're the puck, right? Like, he'll die so fast. You can't rely on this song to be your get out of jail free card if you're this. Omni, yeah.
Forced out.
See you later.
Yeah, and Omni Slash is well worth it here.
Yeah, your butterfly is up on Jug as well, so I think your tier 2s are about to start falling here.
Absolutely. Even though I'm a little surprised that they don't have the Pugna around just yet. Oh, he's already pushing bottom. I see. They're pushing 2 at the same time.
They can afford to be greedy right now. They're so far ahead. And also this Primal is pushing pretty fast with his innate, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he does extra tower damage. What an absolute... I think that needed to be a phase shift and then port to orb.
Yeah.
This one it is so well done from Nemesis right now, everywhere on the map that they can be. And yeah, I think the silver lining for Mars having this Aegis is that you can still have the Mars kind of like hitting and providing vision, while your Pugna is actually the one that's blasting the waves.
Yep, 13k gold lead. Refresher about to come out for Primal and the Hex, like we mentioned, for Mars, so more potential for catching these dodging Aurora players. It's gonna be coming out, and Juggernaut is about to have an MKB, I believe, or no, that's your Aghanim. So yeah, just crazy items coming out for Aurora.
Do I get to talk about late game Mars build again? I love it.
What was that? That was the damaged Mars, right?
No. I think this is actually the late game Mars build. It's you have to start out a Soul Ring. There's some people who are cringe and we're going Falcon Blades. They were wrong.
Yep.
and then it was always the Soul Ring start, and it was into Hex Refresher at the end, because the only way that you can Hex Refresher and use both of your ultis is if you have a Soul Ring on you.
Yep, it's true. There used to be a neutral item that gave you like the ceremonial robe. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember S4 was always talking about this. If you get the ceremonial robe on Tide or Mars, you can go for the refresher, but if you don't, you can't.
Oh, interesting. I wonder what that was. I know a ceremonial robe is one that was like, it lowers the magic resistance of people around you and then increases yours.
Yeah.
It's just like the raw, like impression of it.
Yeah, like less magic rest on enemies and yeah, something like that. But you got 350 mana anyway, which was the pressure point.
That's true. Back whenever those things were combined, I forgot about that. It's like, it depends on the enchantment you got with it, but ceremonial robe was not around with enchantments.
Yeah, there's been some eras of neutral items. Do you remember back in the day where you could stack them? Like there wasn't a specific slot for it. You just had it in your inventory.
No, yeah. My brother is he's Herald, so he was like 200 MMR or less.
Yeah.
And I would watch some of his games where there's just like one carry player with all of them. They were either in the inventory or in the stash. He would just always have every single one. Oh, the BKB pop there from Analog, pulverizing this Naga Siren who tried to escape. The BKB feels a little bit much, but I think it's worth it to take away the song.
Yeah, I think anytime the enemy team, they don't have anything to put against you, right? Like you don't. It's not like Aurora is gonna make use of this BKB being down on Primal, right? Like they're still just gonna be dodging, so not a big deal at all. But yeah, these neutral items. I remember I was playing IO on the first patch where they came out, and there was like 4 of them that provided healing, and I just had 0 items, but I was just like healing, I don't know, 100 HP a second or something without items. Kind of freaky.
Yeah, because they would all drop, you know, like it was,
Yeah, they would just drop, and you would have to manually hand them over to your teammates, I believe, also.
Yeah.
And this was at a point where there was one courier, I believe, still in Dota at this point.
Wait, no. There wasn't. I don't.
Are you sure?
That.
I feel like it was.
Too much. I think so.
This is like.
I don't think like I.
This is like TI 10 season or something.
Oh, I would have to look back. I haven't been like I re-entered Dota probably close to 8 years ago now, and I feel like I only played one courier whenever I played originally in like 2014, and after that, whenever I came back in 2017.
I mean, it's been a couple of years now, but it's been a while though, for sure. Like, for some perspective, at TI 9 season there was side shops, or TI 8 season, yeah, like in Poor Man's Shield and what was the item called? The jungle item.
The talent.
Yeah, exactly. The Iron Talent.
They are very aggressive right now on the Nemesis side, but they've kind of like stagnated actually. After getting the kill on the Stalin Naga Siren, I thought there was going to be something else coming, but I guess Analog, he really does value that BKB.
Yeah, he does kind of, and they just don't want to go high ground for free. Like they want big pickoff or Aegis preferably. So a bit surprising that they're smoking without their Mars kind of right now, right? Like he would be the killer with the Hex.
Are you able to kill Centaur without these guys? Are you able to kill Bugna without these guys? Mikoto, they found you, buddy.
Oh, no, wait. Okay, Toronto, you don't have a TP, buddy. Time to... How do you get out of this if you're Centaur? They don't know that it's bigger.
Taking the Torm.
They should have realized.
They're like, wait a second.
Lotus Orb?
Sound the alarm.
Nice. But no dagger, no stampede. I think he's cooked right now, my friend.
Yeah, I think so too. He does have the Lotus Orb. They already used the Omni Slash, so that's Push Slash, I believe. And with the tag team, that's more than enough damage. What an unfortunate series of events here from Aurora.
Yeah. Also, solo kill by Jabs in the mid lane, not to Mirai at the same time, so... Yeah, it's not looking great for Aurora. I mean, you still have this TB that is kind of farm, but he's gonna have to do so much on his own. Like, this puck is bottom net worth in terms of the course.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the only, I guess, good thing for the TB is that there's a lot of physical damage coming through from Juggernaut that isn't necessarily piercing high armor just yet. he is going for the MKB, and he also has the serrated shiv. So once this MKB comes out, it is certainly going to be doomsday for the Terrorblade.
Yeah. Also Swift Blink at some point for Jug, which will make him completely insane.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. What raw damage? Absolute damage coming through from 23 there. And now they're going into the Roshan pit, so they're going to grab it, going to get themselves an Aegis now on the Juggernaut. First time he's grabbed one today, and this should be a high ground siege if you're looking at it from a Nemesis perspective.
yeah, that's what you're looking for. You just want to get the lanes in so you can do it, but right now they're in a fairly good spot. Like Mikoto, he's so scared of showing right now. Same story for Nightfall, right? You've been dying way too much in this game already, so yeah. They're actually just going to be able to go and hit the high ground if they want to. Jab still looking for a kill.
An arcane rune on her too, man.
This guy is jacked. Okay, they're playing very offensively now. Okay, attempt on bottom from Aurora. They do know that Analog is up top, so.
I mean, this healing ward put in some work actually. No! I believe he did Omni, a Lotus Orb, so now he's got to walk away. Somehow every single one of those attacks from Terrorblade missed.
That was your big
Then he Omni'd the real one. Oh no.
A bit trigger happy there, not gonna lie, with that second on the slash.
Yeah.
But,
I think in general that just didn't. There's avoidable plays there from Nemesis. That honestly,
yeah, like right now you should go though if you're Nemesis. They don't have a meta anymore on TB, so like you should be going right now if you're Nemesis for sure. Meta is expiring here in a couple of seconds.
They are going to immediately pop up the cart here, trying to get himself his own little ulti from the Primal, and there it is, right on top of the Terrorblade. Nightfall.
Oh, we didn't BKB on Analog.
Now because the Stalin is already out, yeah, and he's got to back away from this one now. BKB gone. Analog's going to try to close the gap here, popping his own BKB. Needed to chase down Nightfall. A little bit more damage, and they will have it. Nightfall going down. Analog the tip because he is playing very, very well right now on this Primal. They lock up the Centaur. Now he's going to get stomped around. Another kill for this one. It's a 4-for-1 trade. Yeah, give Analog those tips, man. He's owning.
Yeah, he's the freaking hero, dude, of this map. Like, what can you 10-0-4 on this Primal Beast? Like, completely just like he's solo killing Nightfall in this fight. Like,
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Like, look at this. Okay, sure, there's a spear there, but then Analog, he does everything by himself. I'm surprised by the amount of damage he's doing in this fight. Like, first he's gonna kill Oli, right, with his onslaught right out, but then he just refreshes and goes on to Nightfall as well, and yeah, I don't know what you do to deal with this Primal right now. Like, it's even, we're talking about the Jug for most of this game, but Analog is really the one that is even leading here.
It was definitely like this wasn't a game or a lane pick. We saw that very apparent when we was playing versus Mikoto. This was absolutely a game pick, which I'm really proud of Analog because South America is so often drafting for the lanes. So I think he really adjusted to this.
Yeah. No, I mean, we were skeptical about the pick, right? Like we said, this might be troublesome in terms of early game. Like they're picking not to solve the TB, but actually he is solving the early game and the TB.
Yeah, and there it is. Joe trying to get away from this. A nice save from Narman, and now the arena. Here comes the Omni Slash as well. It lands on top of the TB, and it stays on top of the TB. They're going to get a kill there. Now trying to chase after the broken Centaur, the broken Aurora. They're going to call GG. Game 1 going to Nemesis. I think they turned a lineup that was really tough in the laning stage, but they absolutely owned with some perfect early map movements, and they never slowed down from there.
Yeah, honestly super impressed by them. I think also Jokam, we didn't speak much about him except for the early game, but he completely showed up in this one, you know. Matchup. If either one gets the advantage there, then that can definitely give their tempo or their team the tempo that they need.
They need tempo. They need it badly because game 1, I have some bad news for you. How was the first game? Close game or complete stomp? Brother, it was a complete stomp. Nemesis, they picked up exactly what they needed to do in that game 1. 100% tempo, 100% down lanes. And I tell you what, the biggest thing that we're going to be looking for is once 6 minutes hits, do Nemesis allow themselves to just like run over this map, or Aurora finally put themselves in a position to defend their stacks, to defend their mid laner, defend their wisdom runes. We'll see if they're going to put themselves in that position or if they're going to get ran over again in game 2.
Yeah, I want to see, if I'm Aurora, I want to see us running over in Team Nemesis right now. I don't want to think about being defensive. I want to think about I'm gonna kill them. You know, like I want a completely shift of mindset in terms of gameplay, and they have the tools to do it. Let's see if they can pull it off.
Good lord, the branches.
You know,
Jazz
a couple of years ago, you would never see somebody start the game with an Iron Branch. Almost.
That's true. Yeah.
Like before the Tundra team that had 33, like it was not. It was not a thing. Like carries would start the game with Quelling Blade, Stout Shield, and Tangos. Right? That was the build, I believe.
Yeah. There was also some like back whenever the stat items weren't, 505 gold or whatever.
Yeah,
you would also just see like Tango Wraithband, right? Or like Tango
that's
Bracer.
It's true. And pool Tangos to your mid hero was the thing.
I kind of miss the days where it was Tango, Quelling, 2 branch, and then it was like the beginning of your stat item, right? If it was Slippers Circlet, or if it was Mantle Circlet, whatever it was. It is 23.
Is he fatter?
What on earth?
This is some next level taunting.
Great. Dude, that's rough, man. Ollie's gonna be hitting the gym. Back to IG. What on earth? That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, there's gonna be some trainings coming through. Gonna be getting some. What is an appropriate thing to say to your enemies after you see their face cams?
Yeah,
that'll be a very good content piece, Flax. All right, go get these guys through some HR training.
Are you fatter?
Believe it or not appropriate to say.
Yeah. Dota players aren't always known to be very appropriate in terms of all chatting. And
it looks like it will be a rune split here, 2 for 2. And I think in general, top side, we're assuming this is going to be a Juggernaut Jakiro lane victory. There's not much that's going to beat that one. Bot side, we've got some heavy magic damage, but we've also got some decent kite, coming out from the Troll Warlord. Who do you think is going to take the advantage there?
I think bottom is all over the place. Like, it's really going to come out to whoever gets the Lotus. I think it's going to be a big deal, but I think it's a pretty even lane, and either side can be victorious.
Okay. And last up, honestly, I'm going to give this one a hard read to Makoto. I feel like he's been playing this hero very often in this series. He's been, honestly, first picking this hero sometimes. So
yeah,
I think I got to give him the Lesh here.
Yeah, Lesh is slightly favored in this main matchup, I would say, for sure. But obviously, he doesn't interact that well with the Storm later on, so...
Yeah.
Oh, Mira is potentially dead.
Oh,
Blood Grenade? He already used it, yeah. He's dead, actually.
Already used it. Right click, it's going to connect Narman with the first blood on the Pugna. That's going to feel good for him, especially, getting the D-Ward too. Man, it just keeps getting worse.
That is freaking rough. I don't even know if... Did you have to wave pool in this lane? I don't think you do. Like Batrider Primal, they're not that way.
Maybe later, but not now.
Yeah. I mean, the Pugna is really strong. Like, I love this hero right now. I do want to see more teams picking it up because it's so freaking strong. Like, 4 armor, 55 damage, level 1, and one of the best nukes as well. It's just very, very strong hero. You always have to be careful trying to interact with him at all, honestly.
Oh, nice.
Healing ward level 1, by the way, from Nightfall. So not trying to be offensive at all.
Oh my god.
Yeah, now he has to spin if he wants to.
That's wild.
It's a very passive approach. Not always the best into Centaur from experience.
No, I think the only way I could cope it up is like Jakiro is a level 2 timing. So if you're not spinning before level 2, then I guess who cares? I guess.
Fine, but if you'll have a stick on the jug and then you can go spin right away on somebody, I think that's usually how you want to start lanes.
Yeah.
They're gonna go for a kill right now.
Oh, looks like they're gonna try it now. Yeah, already with the spin, a lot of tick damage on that Liquid Frost. That is gonna be so close. He TP'd to the tier 1, barely made it out.
If he dies there, that's brutal. But actually, now that he's back on the tier 1, then they can actually counterfight this. Jakiro Gaming, dude.
Should still be for all I know.
That's some Jakiro gave me right there. So never mind what I said. They're actually popping off on a road right now.
Yeah. Very good understanding of the timing. Just like, hey, I don't care what happens before level 2. Just make sure we live in this lane before level 2 and we'll be fine.
Yeah. Jabs is now stuck. Creep skipping, which obviously not ideal for him.
Yeah.
As a Centaur, you want to be this guy that's just sitting there forever existing, kind of like a Dawnbreaker, right? You're pressing your ulti, you're having complete free farm, but the Jakiro can obviously change this, and this is one of the reasons why we never...
Mikoto, man. Not often you're actually able to get a solo kill like that on Storm, but you got it.
Yep, just Edict talent, way too strong, right? You can always tower dive with the Edict and not hitting the towers, so...
Yep.
Just, yeah, very strong understanding of the hero, and yeah, not surprising that he's getting a first blood actually on the Slash Rack.
You see the lanes are really turning up, honestly, for Aurora right now. Solo kill in the mid lane. We're finally getting this Centaur to only cut. And that's really only bot that's going to be an issue, maybe. Maybe we're going to see Ollie make some rotations, because honestly, if the Centaur is dodging, there's no reason for the Centaur to, or the Jakiro to have to be here any longer.
Yeah, the problem is that Centaur, like, you can sell the Jakiro. I mean, right now he's stopping jabs from entering the lane at all, right? So it's doing good.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Ooh,
Not sure.
I
Yeah,
don't
that doesn't
love
work.
this. Yeah, okay, Oh no, I still don't love this. He's gone into jabs. Ollie?
Dire's courier has been killed.
Mid lane
The
is
harder one.
actually,
Like that one, that's a lot of mana.
yeah, mid lane is very brutal right now. Analog is already hitting the jungle, sitting about a level behind Mikoto right now. So we were mentioning tempo for Aurora, and right now this is gonna be a good start for that.
Absolutely, they're definitely like swinging back hard at Nemesis. Exactly what needed to happen. I love this, and we know that Mikoto is going to keep on swinging. This is not a guy who's going like, you know, Kaya. Maybe he's gonna, you know, try to farm out some like really cool items. This guy's going Blink and putting his body on the line immediately.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Blink and then the Kaya later, and then at some point a Hex as well to do with his Storm.
Yep. There it is, another kill. This tick damage is so good, and the most beautiful thing about this lane combo is that the Liquid Frost amps any tick damage, and man, that is all Blade Fury is about. I love this lane combo. I cannot believe that they let this go through on Nemesis.
Yeah, I mean, they're completely crushing it both mid lane and top lane right now, so yeah, just the best start you could hope for, honestly, right now. Aside from this bottom lane, everything is looking amazing right now. Toronto struggling, of course, but I think you'd rather be a Primal struggling than a Centaur struggling.
Yeah. I think a lot of Centaur's farm is still going to be like showing up on waves. It's also going to be getting yourself... Oh, a kill on quick. Oh, good. It's going to be getting yourself your Helm Dom, right?
Yeah.
Primal doesn't need that.
Primal can just farm with this.
Are they able to...
Narman maybe in trouble. Nope.
Are they doing this? Are they going to actually get this tower? I mean, you've got a cart. You've got Liquid Fire.
It's a pretty nice drag there from Norman, getting those 3 melee creeps away, so that's probably gonna end up saving the tower, but yeah, about 70-80% of it ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you have haste now, Mikoto, so I think Jabs, you're in trouble right now, my friend. Yeah, unless your TP is out right now, he's gonna be toast. Mikoto doesn't want to use the haste even. He's holding on it onto it.
Yeah, it might not need it. I mean, he's trying to get the stomp. Yeah, needs to get it onto the left track, so he does. But Mira, this guy does his own damage, and he'll try to get to the creep wave. No, won't be able to deny himself there. So still looking for that Helm Dom, and look at the net worth, man. This is honestly surprised that the Centaur is still above the prime.
Yeah, right. But the big thing is Mikoto is about 1,000 over Analog right now, which is, you know, Analog was the key to victory last game for Nemesis. Which it will take him some time to be in this one.
A Wisdom Rune? They got a Wisdom Rune before 21 minutes? I mean, talk it up.
I mean, things are looking good right now for Aurora, but obviously this troll is doing really good for himself right now. So we'll see.
How crazy of a person Mikoto is, man. He is just... He does not... When's the last time he was on his own side of the river?
Yeah.
He's been here for a while.
Still not using his haste, by the way.
I mean, it's gonna auto pop here soon, right? Like
yeah, in about 20 seconds.
30 or something for them to pop. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
There it is.
Norman in a
There it
lot
is.
trouble.
Yeah, I think.
I thought I was gonna go for that actually, but without knowing where Storm is,
Yeah.
gotta respect that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
A lot of discipline from
Radiant's
Makoto
middle
here.
tower
Yeah.
has fallen.
Good for him.
Should be his next rune as well here right now. Let's see what it is. Shield rune top, so
Okay.
pretty good. They're probably gonna look to play around their jug right now, considering the fact that Primal Heist having such a slow game. I would like to see them go for this tier 1. Actually, as I say that, they go bottom anyway.
Yeah, it could just be like, look, we know this guy's having a bad game. Let's try to get him something. 23 does have the ulti available. I mean, you can try to burst him out, but it's going to be difficult here. Turning around with the ulti. Toronto Tokyo going to go down. Storm Spirit coming on in. Analog wanting to help out his own team here. Makoto with a huge amount of heal as well, but the damage is too much. You spun too hard. You didn't kill 23, and now you're paying for it.
It's a bit forced, isn't it? Like, he's right outside his tier 1, and then you're TPing over and like just... Yeah, like if the troll is playing up next to your tier 1, I get it, but this is just way too forced. I think this has to come more naturally. Like, you see Toronto's going in here, Mira is only level 3, they're doing this. These heroes are super duper weak right now, right? Like they completely lost their lane so hard, and then Makoto shows up, but you're never gonna burst this troll without him getting his ulti off, so... I like that they're trying to do things, but this one was way too forced.
Oh my goodness, they boarded the wave. Oh, that was such a good move, actually. Their
that
creeps
for the
never
AD?
died. They were still absorbing a lot of those clicks. Yeah,
Oh, I see, okay. Didn't think about that, but yeah, that's
that
actually
was
huge.
so smart.
Radiant are scanning.
Big
I mean,
brain.
I think that genuinely cost him like 2, maybe even 3 kills.
Can we see that again?
Just
Can we
that
see that
one
again, actually?
fortification.
If it's possible.
Yeah, I would love to. If we were able to, I don't know how the replay is. I don't actually know how that works, but if we are able to see that replay again, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I just want to see that fortification on the wave.
I trust you, though. That
I think
fortification
it
definitely
would-
made a difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go.
It's crazy. Yeah. Also, another thing, as he enters here, he's the one who gets silenced, so he wasn't even able to pop his ulti early.
Yeah, so that's Radiant Creep.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah.
Yep.
Dude. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that was a 23 who called that, but that was so clutch. Holy moly. Now they're going to lose Narman as well. So that's 2 kills for Aurora. I don't care. We called for that replay. I stand by that replay. That was such a cool play.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Aurora, they're still in the lead somewhat,
Okay.
and now he has a blink on Makoto, so they do have the option to keep playing offensively, which I still want them to do. You know, abuse this fact that you have this underfarmed Centaur and underfarmed Storm on the other side.
Man. Yeah, I mean, this blink with Arcane Rune as well. Not able to get analog likely, but should be able to try to get somebody down bottom. You know that, like, you want to keep making moves that allow your Primal Beast to get back into the game, because he's definitely feeling hurt right now.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I think they smoked directly on a ward, but nobody pinged it out? Or no, okay, somebody did ping it out. Okay, so they know this is coming.
It's a bit of a weird smoke, because Sky's not fixed. I'm not sure if I like this one that much.
Are scanning.
I shouldn't
Right?
get anything, knowing that
Even if they go on
they
the
also
ollie,
scan
they
the
might-
top of the triangle.
Might not even get him, even if they got on top of him. Like, without your Sky 6,
Just
it just
have to go
seems
ahead
very unwarranted smoke.
It's a huge ward. Now, it's honestly, it's kind of a weird tower pressure ward as well. It's
Yeah.
kind of only to see TPs in, and I think they got a little bit lucky seeing that.
The warding game right
Now
now
they know
for
the smoke
Aurora
is
has been,
done.
pretty good. Like, they've got some really deep ones in the enemy triangle, the one that spotted the smoke, and then
Oh,
there's
yeah.
one really far down bottom side as well.
Yeah.
So next tuning coming right now in favor of Aurora.
Should be. I don't know if they're going to get it here. Yeah, there it is. Lasso. Finding Jokum. It's going to be an invis bottled up for Analog, but not really that great.
Yeah, not the best run for him, but obviously still getting it away from the Lesh is always a big thing.
When Nightfall's going to find the Troll Warlord down there, I wonder if they actually, like, he should be able to just TP away.
Yeah, as he gets out, he goes to top side. And I believe that's his battlefield finish, so his farm is going to start ramping up, obviously.
Is
That's
under
a
attack.
really good timing.
Yeah, Very good timing. And if they're able to trade towers here, they should be pretty happy, honestly. Like, with the state of the game, any trades they can get right now is they are happy with for sure. Like the Storm and the Centaur, they're not ready to fight just yet. They need way more items.
But like BKB, is that like the item that we're gonna have to wait on for a lot of these guys?
Probably it's gonna be Pipe Centaur, and then if you have a Pipe backing you up, then you can go for Kaya's Launch from the Storm. I would imagine.
Okay.
You probably don't feel like you need a BKB rush after the Kaya if you have a Pipe.
I see. Okay.
And then the goal is basically to get your Pipe before minute 20 so that you can fight with the Storm. And
yes,
yeah, if you get the Storm fight for you, then you can probably move into Roshan. That's your ideal way to play if you're Aurora, or sorry, Nemesis. But if you're Aurora right now, you want to keep the game going. Like, you don't want to slow it down.
Believe it or not, Jakiro also a hero that works very well with Roshan. Yep. You know, it's a lot of attacks though.
Let's see, they're looking for Analog on the mid lane, but he's not going to go there.
This is a little bit late. I think if they did this, 30 seconds earlier, right? They go over to the Centaur, they have a lot of tick damage, they kill him. I think that could be fine. Instead, they play for the runes, and they don't even find the rune.
Yep.
Like this smoke is a little bit late, lacks a little bit of purpose.
They should have taken some areas there for sure. Like, it's still daytime, so when the smoke breaks, you're going to see enemies. But yeah, obviously, they didn't have much information of what Nemesis is doing, so... Yeah, and we have to remind ourselves that when the game is slowing down, it definitely favors Nemesis at this point.
Man, yeah, this Troll Warlord, man, he hits insane timing.
Yeah.
And maybe it was just Satanic playing it, but I fear this hero whenever I see it doing really well. I think the only thing different was, though, it was an early BKB timing for Satanic, and it seemed like in both of those games, like, BKB was king. Once you got that, it felt pretty hard to die.
Yeah.
In this one, I'm not sure if it's the same kind of BKB game, but I will say that if you get Ice Pathed or Last before you're able to press your ult, you'll be very, very sad.
It is true, yeah. But he will have this Pipe to help him out, though. And, other things at some point from Centaur, the Aghanims, and... So I don't think it's always, like, a clear go if you're Aurora. Like, if you get a last on Troll, you're always going to be questioning, is this going to be enough? Because if it's not enough, then he's just going to press his ult and everything dies, pretty much.
Oh.
And it's kind of the same if you go for the Jug, right? Like, they always have this... it's a bit of, like, playing as TB at some point. Or if you think about it, like...
Yeah.
You gotta make sure that... You gotta be sure that you're gonna finish this guy, or it's just gonna be destruction.
Yeah. Skywrath Mage is very poor. Very, very poor. We also saw a 9-class Skywrath Mage, so I think he's not getting as many camps.
Yeah.
As what 9-class Skywrath.
We saw 9-class with a Shadow Blade and combat and everything.
Right? There is a lot. I mean, this will get him some gold if they're able to get this kill here. Mira, yeah, will end up falling. Nice job from Analog there.
Yep. That's some gold for Sky as well, some assist gold. I mean, that's kind of typically why or how you get gold as a Skywrath Mage.
Yeah.
It's based on kills and assists, because this hero cannot farm that well.
Yeah,
but obviously,
I'm surprised that he's going for the Kaya instead of even finishing out the mana boots.
Yeah, true. The mana boots would be nice for the Pugna and the Storm as well, but they were hit with some nerfs a couple months back, so this item has gotten way less popular overall. Sponge finish from Analog, that's gonna help so much against the Primal and the Batrider. And Jabs has it. Yeah, he has his Pipe, so they're actually going to be ready to fight just in about a second here for Nemesis. But yeah, it's probably still going to be around the Tome, right? There's not that many naturally available objectives and moves outside of it. Like, there's no Wisdom, or Tier 2 is too early, Roshan is too early.
I'm gonna be a little bit worried, actually. Like, just with SNY, I've seen Troll Warlords before where they get this SNY and then they realize, man, like, silences and stuns really hurt. Even with the status, it's just like, well timed is too much for me to handle. So I do wonder if they're still gonna be able to, like, contest the Tormentor and contest the Roshan in the way that they want to.
I think they would try for sure. At least like you don't wanna just sit on these pipe and these dungeons and stuff. Like you wanna try to find a way to use it.
Yeah.
If that's going head on 5v5, I'm not sure, but sitting on items for too long is like it's not a winning recipe.
Radiant are scanning.
Here we go.
Oh, they are gonna
Nice
smoke
one.
up. They're gonna find themselves a Juggernaut plus the
Bruh.
silence plus the Mystic Flare. There it is. Nightfall gone.
How does this keep on happening, man? Like they always get these perfect moves, and now it's straight to Roshan. Like I don't know. Like
And
Aurora,
damage rune.
the game were looking good, but like I don't know. You give this Storm an Aegis right now, and then give up a Tormentor, and then I don't know. Aurora, they're gonna feel so sad about what's happening. Like in these crucial moments, they never really come out on top, and every time it's Nemesis clutching it with analog in front.
Yeah, he's just a little bit low. Despite how farmed the Juggernaut is, he's just barely far away from his Manta style. So not only pushing that time back, but also, of course, like the silence from Scarlet Mage is still too important.
Yeah, and he was completely isolated as well. Like, if his team is next to him, there is a chance that he stays alive. There's a Pavis on this Jakiro. If you're able to stun lock the follow-up, then, you know, this situation might look completely different, but just playing in isolation there really hurt him.
Now it's going to be a lasso connecting onto the Centaur here.
Maybe a kill.
Pulverize following afterwards. Makoto does so much damage, absolutely ripping through these two heroes. Get their own revenge.
Yep.
Turn it into a tower here. Nightfall, you know he wanted some of that back.
Yeah, for sure. And good job on Nemesis not reacting to this. This will potentially give them the Tormentor, so that's actually going to balance things out, or even give them the lead in terms of net worth.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Almost the BKB from Toronto, Tokyo. You know, his game started off really rough. I think already he's at a good net worth, but the fact that he's even able to get a BKB here soon has got to be really important for him, given that, you know, again, things were really bad early on the Primal.
It's going to mean a free ulti from him every single fight and free trampling, so definitely important, because they're locked down right now. They're kind of lacking it. Outside of the last though, there's not that much that is reliable. And Tormentor coming up. Analog definitely wants to
It is.
with his Aegis.
Absolutely.
They should know about it. Yeah,
He's
here we
almost
go.
have to zip through into it. He sees it. There you go. Zip all the way through the ice path here. Now they're TPing away, actually. He's going to try to get a kill onto Kiro. He'll get it. And now they're just going to find themselves the rest of this Tormentor. Really nicely done here from Nemesis.
Yeah, very unfortunate from Aurora with the timing there, but obviously Analog understanding the game once again. He's doing the right move at the right time every single time, so very heads up from Nemesis. That's gonna continue to amplify their momentum right now.
This is a beautiful zip. I mean, both times. Seeing the Jakiro instant reaction there to get through the ice path as well. Makoto was instantly like, I don't want this.
Yeah.
You know, Makoto and Nightfall TP out.
Well, it's funny, Nightfall kept hitting the Tormentor for a bit there, even after all was attacked.
Do you see, there was a play of the day, I think 2 days ago, where it was a Skyreth mage that was getting chased over towards the Tormentor. He just mystic flares the Tormentor and kills himself to the Torm.
That's doing hilarious, actually.
I was talking to Rojo Fireflu. He's a North American mid laner, and he was like, yes, the really good Invoker players, if they know they're dying, they'll just unstrike the Tormentor when it's up.
That's amazing. You can... what if you preemptively take his minutes? And then,
oh my goodness, yeah, you just take like the worst trade in the world at 19:55 seconds and just hope that the bombs will pop.
Exactly.
Man, almost got himself out of there on the Skywrath Mage, but unfortunately for him, Toronto Tokyo, he's on it.
Yeah. Yep. See if they can get this tier 1 for Nemesis. That would be really nice, of course, but Aurora doesn't want to give it up, most likely. Still very even game, more even than any of the games we've casted with Aurora, yeah.
I think so. I think they've definitely learned a lot in that last game. I don't know if that triggered something for them that was like, hey, I'm starting to realize what we need, or if it was just genuinely like they needed to wake up, They needed to wake up today, and here they are, because this is definitely the Aurora I think a lot of people know and love.
Yeah, for sure. Nightfall having a really good game, of course, getting Butterfly next. No Hex coming out for a while for Mikoto, but they are going to have to start thinking about how are we going to deal with this Storm eventually, right? Right now, it's not that big of a problem considering the state of the farm of the Storm, but at some point I feel like that will start to become an issue for them if they don't get Hex on Leshrac. They might find Troll here. That's a problem. Yeah, this is really big kill.
Oh, that'll be big. Yeah, Lasso first. Should be able to chain into the Ice Path as well, but they don't even need it. Makoto getting the kill with the Arcane Rune. Turn this into a tower too. Oh wait, they're TPing to mid?
Analog has Aegis here for a little bit, but... Yeah.
I don't know why they did this. Shouldn't you have just wanted to... Yeah. You have a lot of pings on this bottom tier too. Did they split too hard?
Yeah, well, you don't have Nightfall available for bottom tower, but I feel like you could have taken it regardless, right? You got a hero.
Yeah.
So the kill
I think
actually...
that PP was a little ill-advised.
Yeah, it doesn't actually... I thought that would transition to tier 2 for sure, but it doesn't end up transitioning into anything. So in the end, that just slows down Troll slightly, but that's kind of it.
A little bit rough there from Aurora. I think you kind of got to stay strong and be like, look, we just got a great pick right outside of a tier 2 tower.
It can kind of tell you a lot about the mindset of the team. Is like they always thinking about what the enemy team is doing, and they're not really trying to force a reaction, right? Like, because if you just use normal logic, then tier 2 is more valuable than tier 1, right? And if you attack tier 2, then they should be reacting to your pressure, not the other way around, generally speaking. So bonk.
Looks like they are going to make a move up top, maybe with the Juggernaut. Like maybe they need a portal to him, or they're just smoking up to him. Okay. They're running up. Not a whole lot going on up here, right? Like the next objective would theoretically be Roshan, unless they are trying to push a tower. I don't think they want to push a tower, though, given that they didn't want to push bottom.
Yeah, I think they still want to fight. There's the BKB troll right now, though, so Aurora, they should be ready for this fight. Like, he's about to bait here on 23, and let's see if Aurora takes the bait or not. Looks like they're just going to back off right now.
He's got a BKB.
Yeah.
The bait is a little bit weird, yeah. You will just have everybody back off, actually. He's going to show on the mid wave as well. I don't think they have the chain stun. Not with a Storm going to zip on the backline as well if they find him. So when they're set up like this, it should be free for the troll. Yule's coming here. Yule's instead of the Hex. Why is that?
I don't know, actually. For the Stampede, I guess. And it's also like a save for yourself.
Oh, I mean, it's... Yeah, it's a save for yourself. It's also, of course, like really good versus the troll.
Yeah. I guess it works. Like, you almost always want to have a Wind Waker.
Though, right?
Yeah, but the Wind Waker is really nice late game on Lesh. So...
I see. Okay.
I can dig it. Like, but then you go Yule, Shiva, and then Hex or something. But it's just gonna be a very late Hex then.
Yeah, I don't love how late the Hex could be, especially like I guess there's already a Lincoln's on Storm. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, I could have a part to play for sure.
Yeah, you can see 23. He's already lining up that MT bait, but the smoke pops. Yeah, Analog. You know somebody's around. They're gonna get the lasso first off on the Troll Warlord. Somebody got to get on top of him. He's able to get the ulti off as well. Sitting on top of Makoto, trying to get onto the high ground, but the bounce around and the primal maybe stopping him for a second here. Now he's gonna have to change targets. Makoto's still away from this one with the BKB, but Analog. He's on the chase. Gonna get a kill there in Roshan. Gonna get Omnislide. Wait, what? How on earth were you allowed to get that kill on Analog?
I just didn't have any mana left, I believe. He was kind of over chasing Makoto there on the Leshrac. Obviously, it's a big kill for him to get, but Makoto staying alive for a surprisingly long time in that fight, right? Like, he got Troll ulted, but was able to get the BKB off. Also, Toronto getting the grab onto Troll mid ulti, so ultimately forcing Analog to overstep there if he wanted to get that Lesh kill.
I guess for the raw net worth, like that's a good trade, right? Like the Leshrac is probably like 2,000 gold ahead of you at that point, but
I will say,
I think for your lineup, you need to be alive.
Yeah, this lasso on Troll is very optimistic, by the way. There's a Lotus Orb and a pipe behind him. He's got a BKB. Yeah, but that was a very important grab from Toronto Tokyo. If he didn't get that, Makoto probably just dies to the Troll there, and then Makoto does...
the rock throw!
Oh, really? Okay. But it would have been a very small save regardless, right? He had barely any mana left.
Thank you Thank you, Prod. That was a really good replay for that one. I had no idea how he was allowed to get stunned like that, but it makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Well, Roshan is up, and actually Nemesis are gonna take action and go for it straight away, which I kind of like. There's no Omni Slash right now for another 30 seconds, so I don't even know if they know about this on Aurora.
I think it roared, so they know now, but
I mean, they can't do anything about this without their primal and their jug, right?
Yeah, Ollie. I mean, this is a macro, yeah, but Mira?
Okay.
Oh, he knows, but oh no, this is just gonna end up being support death. I think both of them were like 5 seconds too early, which is hard to know whenever you don't have any vision. I think the right thing to do still would have been just like, don't go for that. It's such a rare chance that you actually get something like that to happen. I don't think your team is in a bad situation. You're not begging for a Roshan to get taken away. Your team absolutely can still fight, but now handing over those 2 kills, you're letting go a lot of map pressure, a lot of gold. That makes it a lot harder now.
Also, Nightfall reacted right to keep it over, so that means he's not putting any split pressure. In the meantime, he needs to always be second guessing himself, like right now he needs to be stuck in his space in case Nemesis goes to the high ground push. Yeah. So he's not maximizing his farm as well. So overall, it's just a big overreaction for Aurora there.
Yeah, they're not that far down.
No.
It's a perfectly playable game for them. They don't have to make these like really high variance moves.
Yeah, it's just the thing is they react a lot of the time to what Nemesis is doing, even though they don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to lose a hero here and there, you know, sometimes, like.
And still Nightfall, like a very high amount of net worth. Like, he's been doing very well, and I think this is the pick off package, man. Analog, he has been owning on the map, and I think a lot of the reason that we are seeing this Nemesis, you know, 2 Aegises in a row, it's all been because of the analog jumps. And even though he did kind of make a mistake last time with, you know, jumping into the pits and maybe getting a kill there that gives his life away, still very good play from Analog so far.
Yeah, very good playmaker, of course. Not known to be like the cheesier mid laner like some others, but he's a very, very good playmaker.
Playmaking part of it, everything that he's done has been so apparent, and it kind of transfers also like his role on heroic, and like really being able to do that here as well.
Oh, nice reaction again.
Onto the low ground, high ground again. The ice path connecting, but that was a shield, or somebody gotta get him out of here. The decrypt, the save. Oh no, it's not enough. Nightfall still getting the kill thanks to the Omni Slash. 23 now, also in danger here. He's already used his ulti. He has a BKB once his life is gone, and oh, we need to help this guy out. He's got MKB. He's got
BKB TP out, maybe?
Out the battle chance. Maybe.
They kill him anyway, yeah.
They do.
Way too strong, actually.
Oh, the rock throw, it connected on 2! Norman, man, catching an absolute stray here. And Aurora, they blow this lead wide open, biggest of the game so far. And man, that was with Aegis on Nemesis.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Analog was gonna survive there. Like, he avoided the lasso, right? But Toronto gets the grab at the perfect time, and then yeah, you see how close it is for him dying here, but ultimately he ends up going down to this Omni Slash from Nightfall, and then the fight is just over at this point, right? Toronto or Jab's also dying there, not Omni Slash. So that's what you want to see from Aurora, right? You want to. That's very decisive, like very brave to go into this Aegis, but as soon as they take charge, they look good, man.
Yeah, I mean, I also think that this fight started the way it probably needed to, right? Like, you have a Storm Spirit with Aegis, or sorry, Storm Spirit with the Shield Rune. You have a team behind you, like, man, I got Cart, I got Life Drain. Like, there's no way I should be able to die here, but unfortunately, the lockdown from Aurora, I think, was a way more than what they expected.
For sure. I'll say it's the timing right now. And, oh, here we go. Another lasso.
That's a big lasso, yeah. Able to bring over a few good heroes. Jabs and Jokum already going down. A nice, I believe it's Swish Flash only from Nightfall there. So,
do you keep going or not? Really this game wide open. Like,
yeah, couldn't you continue there?
I mean, no, you don't have tier 2s, or the tier 2s are standing for Nemesis, so you can't actually. Comes back to the decision to not go for tier 2 bottom earlier, honestly, but there will be a Tormentor here in a moment, I believe. That they're gonna be able to take that if they want to, and then because I don't think you go Rax now. Temptar's about to reach 120.
No, that's too much. Rax just, it's a Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah.
I think you've already got
You also
a
have-
good thing, and
You also have 5k gold on Nightfall right now, so you definitely want to spend that before you make something big.
it's believing in the lineup, right? Like I look at Aurora's lineup and like, look, we are very well done. You know, we were able to go the whole late game. We don't have to do anything earlier.
Yeah,
We just keep on going.
I mean, right now you just have to stick together and make smart decisions, and this should be enough to take you over the edge. Like it's 16k gold later at this point. Nightfall is incredibly strong right now.
This is a weird one now. I mean, 17,000 net worth lead. This happened out of nowhere, by the way. Glenn, what's this graph? What's this graph looking like? I feel like this definitely a sharp decline. Looks like yeah, 75-25 win percentage. We go from a crisp 50-50 down to, of course, this current 16,000 net worth lead.
Yeah. I mean, it's rough. It is rough. Now they're gonna look to go again. Refresher and Lincoln's on Toronto. So after his really tough early game, he is ready to go right now, man. And it's you got your Hex on Mikoto as well. I don't know what you do if you're Nemesis, honestly, because I feel like just on Aghanims on Ollie, like there's just so much. Like you need to have a perfect fight for Nemesis to be able to pull this over.
I think you need to live vicariously through your two cores, your mid, your carry. I don't know if they're able to do that. It needs to be letting the analog kind of step up forward, but there has to be a cart save afterwards, which means you can't get caught out like this on jabs. Gonna get hit in the macro pyre. That's pure damage now with the Aghanim Scepter. Rock throw gonna connect onto this Pugna as well. And he will do what he can, but yeah, Swift Slash will take him down, choke him. That'll be the last spell that he casts in this fight because Nightfall's on top of him. And that's gonna be 3 gone. Aurora. They can start hitting top racks if they want. Hell, they might actually be able to start hitting some tier 4s if they really want it.
They're going for the tier 2 bottom. Yeah, 30 seconds. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to even defend your last lane of racks. I mean, Nightfall, this push is super fast. You got a Solar Crest, your Kiro.
Yeah.
You can see, like, this is kind of like the... If someone is supposed to get initiated on, it should be your Centaur, right? But I don't think that triggers enough of a scenario where you can just go in if you're analog and 23, right? You do not want to be facing this Legendist Juggernaut right now.
Ooh.
Oh no, he ulted.
He did. And that's going to be, I mean, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, he gets the BKB off, but yeah, no, the pure damage will go through that BKB.
That's kind of the game, if I'm going to be honest. Like 80 seconds, no buyback.
I have to think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
you still have Omni Slash on Nightfall. You didn't have to use anything meaningful, like except for the lasso, but you're happy to take that any day.
Any day. And yeah, no, I mean, tried. Yeah, no, not enough mana. Doesn't get the Force Staff away. Looks like the onslaught, it will not continue. Nice job on the cart here. Nightfall. If there wasn't an Ancient there, I think that might have been an Omni Slash.
They're respecting the buyback a lot here on Aurora.
Yeah.
Obviously, they have no idea that there's no buyback on 23. Yeah, they're still going to
There is still a single Rax bottom, but that's going to disappear.
Yeah. Boink. 2 free hits.
Yep.
Very, very respectful right now for Aurora.
Yeah. Definitely a team that got smacked in game 1, right? So
yeah, it's
don't leave anything to chance.
I mean, you wanna be proper here. Like, you wanna get some confidence back in and get the ball rolling. Don't wanna have another one slip.
Oh boy.
Oh no. That's no buyback as well for Jokam. Yeah. Power of Leshrac.
This is the first time we've really gotten to see like Mikoto thrive throughout the whole game on Leshrac. You know, sometimes this is how it started, but it didn't end like this.
Yeah. Most of the games he's had a really strong early game, but then he hits the hard wall at some point, and then that's kind of it. But this one, it's...
So what was the difference? It looks like they are going to try to buy back in the Pugna. What was the difference in this game? Like, why was there no wall this one where we did see a wall, 2 times the last time we tried to do this?
I think the main difference is that Aurora were actually able to take a lot of objectives and have a really big map at this one. So he was able to keep up his farm very hard, and yeah, they just had a very strong game on Nightfall and on him, so they didn't feel like they had to stress the game at all. I think in some of the other ones, they understood that they are on a timer, more or less, and they tried to force a bunch of moves. that weren't.
I feel like what I'm hearing is that Jakiro is a difference then. Being able to turn
Yes.
less rack kills into Jakiro tower damage.
It is true. I mean, Jakiro is a hell of a beast. So I don't know why both of these teams have ignored it in the first pick.
Uh-oh. They're fighting outside the Roshan pit right now. They do have the macro pirate down again. The pure damage on Jabs, trying to get himself away. He's trying to carry 23 in the cart. Amira coming on in. BKB already getting himself the lasso now on 23. He's going to burn on down. Analog going to get Omni Slash as well. That's going to be game 2 going to Aurora. They come back with fire in this one, knowing that honestly elimination is on the line if they lose one.
You want a lineup that you've played before, and you played it in the harshest of circumstances. Now in this game 3, Aurora seems like they've drafted themselves up a lineup that
Makes it a lot more comfortable. Maybe they wanted to play these heroes the whole time, but this is the first time they've had a draft against them that it feels like these heroes actually work. We'll see if they're able to make this one happen, because again, they could go up to 3 series wins after this one if this works out. If not, they drop to 3 and possibly drop to 9 or worse in the Swiss division.
Yeah, I gotta think Aurora has to be comfortable with this one, right? Like, I think there has been some necessary adjustments to the lineup, and this looks more promising compared to against Tundra. And also, not to put Nemesis down or anything, but Tundra is a little bit of a different opponent. So I think we're in for a very, very competitive game for a year. That is very important for both of these teams, like you mentioned.
absolutely.
First blood attempt here.
30 seconds to battle.
23 has had some pretty good ult chat so far.
What did he say?
How to train your dragon.
Oh.
Tipped Ollie and asked if he likes Jakiro. Pretty good from him. And the smoke, it doesn't seem like they're, unless they catch the Nature's Prophet here. Nature's walking by himself down to this rune.
Yeah.
They find him. Mira gonna get him with the banish.
Yeah, they tamed the Prophet for sure.
Oh, this. Yeah. Oh no, dude.
Deny the
They just have
bounty.
him on all sides.
Almost got it.
There it is.
Speaking of that,
Get the kill
Ole
over to
and
Mira. Not the worst. Oh,
so much damage. Battlehanger plus
yeah.
Illustrator.
yeah.
Minus
The
armor
thing is
on
against this
physical damage.
lineup. Yeah, you have like both Snapfire and the Axe. I've played against this lane a few times, and honestly, I want to be somebody that's 3 ROP now because there's so much physical damage on the enemy side.
It's gonna do the walk of
Like
shame to
almost
face
every
them.
hero that I play into this lane, I like going Wraithband.
Yeah, true. Item is kind of dead ever since the nerf to the 25 buff, right? But
Yeah.
wouldn't be terrible. You remember that game where they played against Sandra? He was actually able to find a mana burn creep, and that was kind of what
Oh yeah.
led into the lane being dominant for them. If that happens again, that could
Yeah.
potentially ruin Nemesis.
That's a good point. It looks like it was Joachim actually. Yeah, he blocked the enemy small. Makes sense. I wonder if Ollie's gonna get to dewarding that soon, because I think that could be a really important camp for them.
Yeah, Albert has a sentry in position for that, so he'll be able to find it right just about right now.
I don't see a taser creep anywhere close.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of damage actually on Joachim here.
Clap right there from the tomato.
Mm-hmm. And this is, oh man, there's so much tech damage. Ollie feeling pretty good right now. One of the few times that there is a Axe Snapfire lane and you're actually able to trade against it. The only thing is there will be a lot of regen use from Ollie, straight up. I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to burn a lot of mana to make sure that like Nightfall has a good time. You're gonna be taking a lot of the battle hungers because Axe will only ever want to press it on you since you're not CSing. So there's gonna be a lot of gold from him used in this lane.
Yeah, this Lotus fight is going to be very important for either of these sides, right? Oh, Ole is very
yeah.
aggressive here. Fata could maybe go for that with a cookie potentially. Right.
He's trying to get the... Oh, he didn't get the deny.
Ole will have no resources for the Lotus now.
He might not... It might be worth it for him to genuinely die. Like, First Blood is already down.
True.
It might have been worth for him to just, like, trade versus the Snapfire, but I don't think it's... I think it's too late now. 23's kind of owning this lane, no?
Yeah, he is. He's doing really well for himself. Just not the... I mean, Prophet is a very self-sustainable laner, but Warlock Prophet is not ideally like the best partner in general, but guess it shouldn't matter. Like Tide and SD, they're not that intimidating also, so he should have a fairly good time. At some point, Toronto though will start taking over the lane, right? He'll have a lot of Vlad's face boots or similar, and then he will just not be bothered at all by the Prophets. But ideally, until then, 23 has found other places to be useful around the map.
Mira, not a whole lot of mana. Still gonna try to make this happen. And so far, man, this it looked like it was gonna be helmed on, by the way, on Axe. So gonna be going for more of a lane pressure, not necessarily like farm or like hero call pressure.
Well, I like it. Just making sure you have a solid game. Pressure the tower at some point, and it's overall feel good item right now.
Being the feeling good right now, we have the Ember there doing really well. Both of them are actually pretty similar in terms of CS deny. I wonder, is this lane going to be something that eventually goes more towards the Ember favor, or do you rather just maybe see some rotations from the both of them?
I mean, Ember likes this lane a bit more than the Pango, in my opinion, but it's not to a great extent, of course. I do think Pango gets...
Oh,
nice kill. Get it? That's the Lotus, actually.
No.
23 shows up as well. I don't think they can get a kill. Yeah, that's a bit awkward.
He just lost a lot of HP, and then he TP'd back. He's got to be a little careful, actually, because he was taking the wave as he was TP'ing out.
That's very awkward, yeah, indeed. But Jabs, he's chilling. That's the main thing for them right now. Or is he?
It's more than awkward. Bot side.
Very dead here.
Looks like they're going to trade some kills away then. They do get the kill on 23. Jabs goes down. Overall, Toronto Tokyo can't be too upset about the whole thing, but
he's super happy right now. That's no TP for 23 right now on the Prophet, so he's doing the Walk of Shame on Nature's Prophet, which is like...
It's horrible.
It's horrible, like, yeah. For it.
This almost never happens where you're walking to the Nature's
One of the
Prophet.
strengths of the hero.
Oh, man. And now it looks like another good rotation out from Mira here. Gonna find him. Ollie. Feels like he's got so much to play with right now.
Definitely looking good for Aurora with this start. Everything going to plan right now. Analog is gonna get a kill on Aurora. Oh, Mikoto in trouble. This is painful if he dies.
Now he goes down to 23.
But that's a big rotation. That's all three of recourse, -5 in the mid lane. So it's quite the reaction from Nemesis.
If he had his TP up and went to the bot lane, he wouldn't have actually gotten that kill.
That is true, yeah.
It's the Walk of Shame that actually enabled the kill.
It is true. Sometimes the Walk of Shame is exactly what you need in life.
Amen. Amen.
Here we go. Tower dive.
They're really trying to be aggressive.
This Helm of the Iron Will doesn't help you against all this magic damage. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. And it's a purge creep actually from Nightfall that he has.
Okay, that's very strong against Battle Hunger and Fatal Bomb.
Yep. A lot more mana though. It's 120. I think the taser creep is like 45 or something. It's very little.
Yeah.
Dire structures are fortified.
Oh, there it is.
They're going for this wisdom attempt.
Are scanning.
Code is showing
50 mana. Holy moly.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Analog.
I've seen this move before.
Yeah, Analog is coming over though, so this is gonna be 5v4 here right now.
Oh yeah, and Narman, I think he's gonna be the first one to go down here. They're also gonna lose Jab, so far kills going in favor of Aurora. Still trying to fight on this wisdom. Ollie finally goes down here. So does Mira, but with both supports gone, you still end up losing your axe and the wisdom rune. Who ended up getting custody of the wisdom? It was Toronto Tokyo.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he wasn't there. It was Mikoto.
Another swash here, so does he have it? Yep.
Nice. There it is. Killing spree right now for Analog. So a lot of good gold for him, but again, the supports on Nemesis, they're gonna hurt.
Yeah, only level 3 on Jokam on the Snapfire, level 5 on Warlock already, so he will have a golem actually, so not the end of the world, but Jokam will definitely need to find a way to get into this game. Sitting at level 3, minutes 7.5, definitely not ideal.
This is a really big one for 23. I feel like his TPs in for kills have been like very profitable for him. And oh well, okay. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to say something good about you. Might be my bad. They also lose an Armin, so that was with the Rock.
Yeah. I mean, this is the downside of moving this much on the Prophet, right? Like, you're leaving this tide to be almost uncontested, so now he's going to be like 2 lows ahead of you. And
yeah,
it might get to a point where it's hard for you to actually return to the bottom lane at all, like we see here. And that's when you're playing Prophet core, like you want to snowball everything. You don't want to sacrifice any single lane. You want to be everywhere. And yeah.
Oh,
they're starting to bleed here a bit.
Here. They're going to sacrifice jabs out for a second. And then bottom. No, wait. Is this a replay? You mean to tell me they dove this Nature's Prophet again? 23 is the most calm attack here.
Even without a Ravage, you know? Can't get the punish on Toronto either, so things are looking really good for Aurora right now.
Yeah, I mean, 23, you know he's... I don't know, that's a fist through wall moment.
Yeah.
You like get dove twice in a row on the same lane. And your team, like, I don't think there's anything super wrong. Like, they used Doom, they killed the Axe on the other side, so it's not like he had an opportunity to come to you and help out.
Yeah.
Like, they just seem to be everywhere right now in Aurora.
I mean, Analog showed up, right? They used the Rock, there was no Ravage used, and then Norman, can't expect him to do much, right? He's living at level 4, I know.
Yeah.
So, I mean... Yeah. This game is... Yeah, this is not a lineup you recover on, like, with Nemesis, right? Like... Yeah.
Yeah, I guess not. Like the support scaling, I think does kind of go to Aurora, which is wild to say with like a Snapfire that usually does a lot of damage, and then
oh no,
Warlock with double rock.
Wow, he died fast.
Oh. 4 kill streak.
Spirit Vessel up now. That's gonna. Yeah, that Spirit Vessel is really strong. Being able to kill anybody with that. When you max chain, I really like that Embers are doing this nowadays. You max the chain. Super good spell.
Yeah.
Don't need to play around this light. It's like Flame Guard steering chain is way better. So yeah. I don't think they have any solutions coming for Mikoto and December either. Like, there's really no good lockdown. Axe will not have a dagger anytime soon. Same story for the diffusion on the Entangler.
Yeah. Oh no, please don't kill this guy again.
I mean, they're moving over right now, but
I know.
He should have some idea here.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's TPing out right now.
I don't think he has vision of them yet. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, he did see them with the creeps there. Surprised Toronto actually let him get away there. Thought it was just gonna beeline.
I know, right? Like, I thought the Ravage was coming.
Yeah. Oh, Nightfall is here too. Interesting.
I mean, this is a little bit of what you asked for, right? It's like, look, don't put anything to chance.
Yeah,
make
sure.
some more of these portal rotations, and that, even though it doesn't feel like the greatest time, that is what they're doing.
Yeah, but it is kind of weird though that Toronto leaves and Nightfall ends up sticking around to finish the tower.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure. I'm with you on that. Like, just make sure the tower dies, and then you can keep progressing the game.
Especially because like so much of Dota 2 right now, whenever there's a tower being pushed on the tier 1 side lane, the other one, it's almost like equal and opposite reaction. You know, we're getting some laws of physics in here. There is going to be another one pushed. So either you can help out and kill the tower that's being killed by your team, or you can stay around and hope that you don't get ganked by 4 heroes trying to kill your tower instead. So
yeah.
often it's good, wise to move no matter what.
That's your diffusal finish. That's gonna potentially help you deal with this Ember and the Tide.
Yeah, it's a pretty huge pressure item right now.
Yeah, it's kind of
they're kind of down. Yeah, they think they really need this. They're just going on Analog, using the Spirit.
Oh, that's a great cookie.
Gonna drop him out, but the Rock, yeah, the Rock is really nice. They need some extra damage though. Fatal Bond's gonna connect on the both of them. You don't have a dispel, but you need to get more damage down on Oli. Because he only has so many points in the slide, yeah, he's not able to get away from this one. And now Mira, he'll TP away fine. But Analog getting the kill he really wanted. Oh yeah, dude, you can get out of this one, the Doom. It could be too much. trying to cookie him away. You need to slow up the damage, but here's the Ravage in from Toronto, Tokyo. This isn't just an escape anymore. This is see how many we can kill. Norman falls as well. Ice Bat connecting on Jokum. He wants to get the kill on Ollie, but the damage, it's not there. They're going to lose 3 on Nemesis. Aurora, they take a beautiful fight under their tower.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of an overextension in the beginning there. The cookie was super nice save on analog on this Pago initially, but then Nemesis, they overextend a bit and just... Yeah, we're going to see it here. See, the cookie completely saves in there. He was going to get ice path as well if there wasn't for the cookie and the rock there, and then that's Mikoto's life. And unfortunately for Nemesis, after this their stick bait, they end up overextending into Nightfall TP and Toronto TP. And yeah, you see how easy it is for them to connect when they have all these objectives alive. Just TP into this epic Ravage. You don't even need a dagger. And
yeah. No, not at all, yeah. This is you know, we've seen this a lot, right? You do a really good job, you take a good fight, and then you walk up a high ground with no vision, right? You got to stop that.
Now Toronto almost level 12 on this tide, which is the best we've seen out of him in all the games we've covered, I think.
I think so, yeah. And looks like Aurora once again trying to steal this rune. They could get 2 wisdoms again.
They want to fight this one, Nemesis.
It looks like there's... Yeah, Ollie, I mean, in a lot of danger now. Went deep for this wisdom and analog. He's gonna get a kill. If they can get 2 or 3 kills, it's almost like you got yourself a wisdom rune. Mikoto in a bit of danger here. He's able to get the squat or get the call, and now Mira, yeah, he's the one in danger. Analog with the double kill. They're still chasing after Mikoto. He already used his light. He's only got 1 point in it, man. This spell, it's not gonna last forever. They catch him out using the Coil Blade, try to get away, but the damage, it's there. 23. It's 3 gone, and they lose the wisdom rune. Who cares, man? Kills are kills, and he gets his own. Wait, did he?
No, not Nightfall took it already.
Oh,
but yeah.
Okay.
Still really good kills though. Like a bit of aggressive there for Aurora, you would have to imagine, right? You don't want to lose Mikoto for this wisdom. I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, I think this is too many kills to bleed afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, especially the kill on Mikoto, I think is the big one. Slows him down so much.
Yeah, he's been dominated in a lot of these games when it comes to like their early pressure. We've seen Nightfall get involved a lot more as well in this one, but yeah, definitely taking Mikoto out feels good.
Definitely.
He had more points in the slight, you know, it would be off CD.
It's true, but he would have killed a lot of these heroes earlier, potentially. So,
that's fair. That's totally fair.
Well, they have a pipe finish now on Toronto, so I would imagine them looking to do something together as 4 at least next time.
Yeah. I mean, the gold lead is kind of stifled out, and a lot of that is, you know, thanks to the Nature's Prophet still being able to farm up everywhere, and 23 getting that kill on the Ember as well. This isn't even with Mjolnir. Like, this is still just straight up the Maelstrom, so Mjolnir coming very, very soon. That'll make things even better.
In a moment here. That will amplify their damage so much.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a really built back into Mikoto, by the way. Travels right now, so...
Oh.
It's pretty
my god, yeah. He's trying to be everywhere.
But he's about to be the lowest farm core, almost, after having such an amazing start.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Toronto Tokyo, man. He's really looking. They're diving, they're not diving, I guess, but he's looking very far to find whoever is farming these camps. Man, 23 is being very careful with where he's farming. He has not TP'd the triangle yet to take these ancients. I wonder if he's leaving them for someone, or I guess maybe he's waiting for the stack, but I think he could have already just taken them.
Yeah.
Oh, analog. Ravage gonna connect here. That's way too much damage for you to handle here, and there it is. He used the Purge and the Ravage, but I think they're very keen on making sure that he's not able to create any map pressure.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good kill. I think it's also, you know, at a pretty good timing. If this was like 1930, right before the storm, I think it's a bigger deal. But right now, it shouldn't mean that Aurora, or sorry, Nemesis is able to get a significant advantage out of it. Actually, in fact, Prophet is about to die here. Yeah.
Doom connecting, yeah. And oh my lord. We'll see if they're able to get a kill here. Cookie connecting. The creeps haven't been right-clicking jabs yet, so he wasn't able to spin.
Yeah, that was a huge overlap on the creep.
Yeah,
I guess it's only level 1 call, but still, there was a chance.
I really feel like this all started, honestly, from not farming in the triangle there on the natures. Like, you got to keep hitting ancients. That's where the majority of your gold is coming from anyways.
Yeah, it's true.
I think this wave pales in comparison.
Oh no, so much chain feeding here potentially. There is no Ravage here.
Possibly. Dabs is coming. Okay. Wait. All right. Nice job holding off on the call as well. Waiting for the next bounce to come through. And now, yeah, Mira, he's in trouble. Really well done. And they're sitting right in front of the Roche pit. Now 23 is coming in. I love this. This could be Roche.
Yeah. I don't think this is what you envisioned when you went for that Pango kill earlier. Like, okay, guys, we're going to kill this Pango. And then we're going to everybody follow the Warlock until they have time to respawn. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, they were still honest there to force a fight after you kill this Pango with your Ravage. Like, there's no way that Nemesis can do this unless you feed them without cooldowns.
So. Not, despite being very farmed on Nightfall, I mean, this is the gold, you know, or this is the Doom Endeavor. You're going to have so much gold on you, and some of it is cool, some of it's... a little bit more of it matters, right? It's not quite the same Doom that we saw before where, like, these items generally don't matter. Now that you're able to get rid of the Midas at any point for full gold, basically, like, his net worth still matters.
Yeah, he's really strong right now, but there will come to a point where there is a lot of utility on your teammates, right? Like, you're gonna have Glimmers and Force Staffs and Hurricane Pikes and Aegis, right? Analog has now. That's the things that Doom struggles with. So it is important that you hit your timings hard when you're playing this carry Doom. And yeah, he's had his Radiance for a while now. He was able to kill this Prophet, but then if your team makes a significant mistake going for this, you know, throwy attempt in the river, giving the enemy team a Roshan, then yeah, it's gonna be harder for you to carry the game as a Doom. Let's see if there's an attempt on his form or not. Yeah, they have a pipe ready and Aegis, so I think that Nemesis, they are definitely keen to take this fight, even into Ravage.
They find the axe first. Analog is able to get the roll off. The Ice Path doesn't connect on him. Toronto Tokyo trying to aggress on jabs here. They've kept this axe at bay. Do they get the kill on him as well? He's trying to get out of this one. The cookie will connect. He's on out, especially with the Glimmer Cape. You didn't kill him, and now you're going to be in a bit of danger. Analog with the double kill already. The supports are fading away. Now it's time to turn around, see if you can actually get these core kills. Makoto, he's going to snipe and get his own 23. Sitting in the river, a bit of a disaster position for him if it turns, but no. They're just going to turn on Toronto Tokyo now to TP out there from the Ember, and it's can you actually get the kill on this Tide? He has no Ravage any longer. Analog taking his mana. It'll take a while, but I think they should pick this one up.
He just stopped his dagger. Yeah, they're going to be able to. Yeah, I mean, they tried to go for this axe, but he's incredibly tanky. He has a pipe, he's got a solar and a glimmer protecting him from the support. The only real way they would have been able to kill him would have been with the Doom. The Ravage was not going to be enough. We're going to stay here.
Yeah.
I mean, Nightfall is very far from the attempt, right? So there's no way we're going to be able to kill this axe. When he gets cookied here... Okay, they thought he was going to survive without the Doom, actually, but... Get cookied and glimmered, and then obviously they can't do anything about Analog, right? He's rolling on top of them with an Aegis, so you can't really do much about that. So Nightfall
does furious pings.
Yeah.
They're like all pinning Analog on the back line, like, please, for the love of God, help us out.
Yeah, I mean, a bit out of sync there, right? Like Toronto and Nightfall, they need to connect to each other in these fights. Like, they need to actually be on top of each other so they can afford to be able to do damage on the Ravage targets.
Yeah. And now I think that BKBs matter a whole lot more to Nemesis than they do for Aurora. Knowing that, like, you can kind of just BKB walk away from the Doom now, and you have BKB for the Ravage and BKB for pretty much all the damage from the Jakiro as well. Like, this is pretty important. So now, Nature's Prophet. Oh no, he's going for a Hurricane Pike instead. I understand the Dragonlance. I think the Hurricane Pike might be a bit much.
Okay. I guess he can still change his mind either way. A bit of
I hope he does. I really hope he does. Yeah. I really hope that was like, hey, I accidentally bought this fluffy hat, like match buying, and like, this is okay. Yeah, he actually, you can see him up. He queued up the Ogre Axe and the BKB recipe. Thank God, 23. Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Golem ready for
BKB's generally changed so much of this game.
Yeah, the Hurricane Pike will be nice too. You definitely want both. Like, Hurricane Pike, you can use it against the Purge.
Yeah.
And There we go. Analog's good as Aegis. So you don't want to take the fight.
Vanished in the air. Yeah, this is it's done.
It's gonna be problematic for Aurora if they keep losing momentum here, because whenever Nemesis decides to go for objective, you don't really have an option to try to split push, like, because your tower damage is way too low on the course. So you will be you will be stuck in a spot where you kind of have to be fighting them if you want to, you know, do something. But yeah, that requires you to be strong enough to be able to fight them initially.
Radiant are scanning.
Aegis gonna get reclaimed here soon on Analog. The power play for the Aegis, I love that. By the way, I love the Aegis power play. 6K gold going the way of Nemesis. Feels like they definitely made the most of it. And now since they've used the whole duration of it, right, without actually losing the Aegis, it's only another, you know, 3 to 6 minutes before it could be up again for them.
Yeah. And if you think about how it started, how they got there, just like they were losing heroes everywhere, right? Like Nightfall was diving this tier 2 bottom, killing this Prophet, and you know, one bad decision from Aurora leads to this Aegis, and then ultimately the Tormentor as well for Nemesis. So good stuff, but yeah. Now the BKB is up as well. That you requested for 23.
Yeah.
Even without your Aegis, you're looking pretty strong.
Definitely. I think it just completed, so he's in a good spot now. They're smoked up on Aurora. They might find jabs first. Don't make the same mistake. Drop the whole thing. Kitchen sink, toss it at him. You don't want to let this guy live. They're finally going to BKB, but the call is out. You didn't toss the Doom on him. Will you regret it? It looks like he's using the Essence Ring to heal up, but he just barely goes down now at the end. So they still have the Doom available. Well calculated by Aurora.
Yeah, 1 versus 5. Then you don't need to cast the Doom. So good job. They get a nice kill, but this will not lead to an objective. Like, I can almost guarantee it. Like, they will not even touch a tower with their lineup at this point. So as soon as Nemesis are ready, like there's no BKB on Nightfall now, then you can go.
Oh.
Okay, they're actually responding now with Analog. They're gonna call him this. The supports are in trouble. Analog.
There he is. The Ravage gonna connect. This is the Ravage that's attempting to stop the Snapfire, and that was really well done from Toronto Tokyo. And then he gets the hit. Oh my goodness, he puts the spin on him. And Analog, yeah, he's not able to chase any longer. This could be a re-engage actually from Aurora. They have the Doom available still. Nightfall, he's trying to deal with the Golem first. I feel maybe it's Nature's probably saying, look, I don't want to be there. We've lost enough. Just come on, get out of there. And I think that's the right call.
Yeah, that's a very awkward fight overall, right? Like they don't even get this Warlock with the Ravage being spent. Understandably, they need to play it kind of passive on Aurora, right? They don't have BKB on Nightfall, so if he gets caught there, then that's probably fight over for him. So overall, I like the fact that Aurora, they're taking charge of the game. They're not just letting it. They need to be using their cooldowns non-stop in this one.
Yeah, all the time, never let up.
Yep.
There it is. Already gonna get the Lotus Orb cheer soon. I mean, what is the rest of the item book? I actually do like the fact that he's just kind of like, look, they're going on me. It's gonna happen. I got to be a frontline for my team, and I actually don't think he has as much of an option to like counter initiate right now. Maybe later in the game, so not right now.
Thank you.
Lotus is really good, you think, or do they need to be other things?
No, I love the Lotus. I think it's really good against the Doom, the Ember, the Dekiro,
Okay.
honestly everything. I think after this you can go for BKB Blink, probably.
Okay.
Like the BKB just so you can be able to cast spells in fights, right? Like be able to get taunts off, etc. But and the Blink, same story.
I was
There is
kind of thinking the Blink or the BKB now, just because like I think that's kind of what's being an issue. You're also able to run away at least from the dead in the water, and you know, get back for your team to hit it.
Yeah, I think BKB now sounds good as well after the Lotus, but yeah.
I guess after the, I mean, obviously that's not going to change, but I really want BKBs. I'm looking at this Aurora lineup and I'm like, Lord, you get a BKB against these guys and they have a much harder time killing you guys.
Yeah, I mean the BKB feels really good here, for sure.
Toronto, he's going to go for the Aghanim Scepter, so he's really like a lot of utility. Actually, both of these like typically Blink Initiator offlaners, they're both doing as much like Aura and like kind of backline skate almost, just wanting to try to like poke and really find the right fight for themselves.
I mean, this Ags on Tide as well helps you with the wave clear, and it gives you somewhat vision, right? You can just gash people around, or gash and fog, etc. Whereas that's not an option before you have it, obviously. Narmon in trouble here.
Water did find the Warlock. One of the worst ones to find here because, yeah, Snapfire has to get close to hit this thing. At least a pretty good Ravage if he wants it. It is going to kill Narman, connect on 3, but now you got to run out of the Nemesis side of the base. Going to get called up and killed now in Toronto, Tokyo after the buyback as well. And the Warlock, they're going to find Mira sitting in the globs there for the Snapfire, trying to hide in the trees, but Analog, you can't hide from him. He gets the kill. They're sitting right outside of the Roach Pit as it respawns in just 10 seconds.
I mean, let's see, it's a pretty good find from Toronto, but ideally this is your Ember getting this find, right? Like, it's actually like 23 is just, a really nice Hurricane Pike, by the way, from 23 on the Harpoon from Nightfall, actually.
Yeah.
It's just like when 23 is already hitting you for that long, that, in the end, what helps you get this Tide kill. And if that's your Ember initiating this, that's another story. I wonder if they're gonna go for Roach now with no Ravage.
He was down bottom. Like, Ember wasn't even around. I have to imagine, like, I didn't see what item was finished, but maybe he was finishing the Shivas or something, and it was his call to be like, look, I don't want to fight. I have 300 more gold. There's no reason for us to fight right now.
Yeah, I guess so. But then you would have to think, like, why are we going in with the Tide? Seems a bit right?
Yeah, I don't know. This is another one of those things where, like, sometimes it feels with Aurora, like, the communication is just a little bit lacking.
Yeah. Overall, they still get a buyback out of the Warlock, so that's something. And no Roshan was taken based on this fight, so pretty much game state unchanged overall, aside from the buyback cooldown. There will still be a Ravage available for the next Roshan. I don't think anybody will attempt it just yet. And Aurora, they decide to go for smoke without their Tide right now, and without the Ravage.
Dire are scanning.
Well, Roshan is about to start moving.
He's TPing in. He is, and now, Analog looking for somebody here. Does find the Shadow Demon. I don't think you're allowed to stay here, Analog.
No way.
Pull it back.
Oh no. It's doomed on 23.
He tries to get the Hurricane Pike away, but now he's turning to fight Nightfall. Doomed up. He didn't care, and now they're gonna get the globs. They might actually take down Nightfall. 50% magic resist, now 0. The globs, are they enough? Jokum, did he follow him? No. I think he's actually gonna get away from this one now. They've already lost Analog. They weren't able to recoup their own mid laner kill, and now the rest of the team has to run away from this one, especially as Roshan already dipped away. I think Jokum could still fall here, though. Wait.
23 is coming.
Or? JK and less? There's Ravage now available on Tide. I don't think they know that he's in the pit, but there's no reason to risk it.
Yeah. Very nice plays from Mikoto there. It turns out to be a very awkward role for Analog. He's overextending. Ends up dying. Even though they get the Doom onto 23 on this Prophet, he kind of just mans up with his 9-second BKB and he's able to almost kill Nightfall there. You know, if there was the globs, if he had 1 or 2 more, then Nightfall surely would have been taken down after the disruption here.
Huge disruption. Huge disruption.
Yeah. Well, it's very close that Nightfall dies here.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. I feel like, one more glob, right?
Yeah,
would have been enough.
Sure, one more.
And this was an interesting turnaround because there was like he was just sitting in the Roach Pit here, Toronto, Tokyo. So
I was thinking about
if they chased too far, there was going to be a really weird Ravage coming from that Roshan pit.
So Aegis was claimed by Nightfall actually, and now he's transitioning into the AC, which that will help them a lot in terms of tower taking. And I think they're
this is the exact opposite of what you wanted, right? As Nemesis, like you drafted part of this lineup to take Roche and make sure that you could get doomed.
Yeah.
Now you've given it over to Nightfall. This is a much harder game to play.
It is true, yeah. Nice deny by jabs on the Arcane Rune. So surely you have to have some objectives in mind right now if you're Aurora.
It's got to be tier 2s, right? Just run across the map. And they're in a good spot. Maybe, I don't know. I can see a world where they want to wait maybe for the AC, but I don't think they have to.
I don't think you have to either. You can sell the Midas even if you want and buy it back later, right?
Oh no, none. That's a big one. Narman, he's very close to being actually able to afford this Lotus Orb, so now he's put it on another 2-minute timer.
Yeah. I don't like the hesitation from Aurora. Why not just go hit his towers right now?
Yeah, you're offering a lot of time for these guys to keep cutting waves, right? Like,
Yeah.
The hot wave is going to be a big one past the river. I think the mid wave is also going to eclipse the river soon. So, yeah, makes it a lot easier for Nemesis to get their farm as they kite out the Aegis.
Unless you're
wavering between a 2 and 3k net worth lead.
Unless you're like not confident enough in your team fight without or with the Aegis, but I feel like you definitely should be at this point if you're Aurora.
They're trying to smoke on the Sapphire. Really good glimmer.
The thing is, like, if you don't hit towers in Dota when you have advantage, it's like it makes it so much harder to get kills. Because, like,
yeah, I agree.
I had this situation on a lot of my teams when I played. Like, my cores were like, "But we have to kill them," and I'm like playing a Lion or a Nyx or something, and then like, well, if you want them to die, go hit a tower, so they're forced to show on the map. Like,
yeah,
either they defend the tower you're hitting. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
it's fine.
The force staff, force staff call. They get it. Even though the calling blade was off jabs, it's okay, buddy. You got the kill at the end.
Holy shit! What a play, actually.
Dude, the leading stun for call, Warlock dropping rock, and now, brother, are you allowed to channel this?
They're getting so outplayed on the map on Aurora right now. Honestly, like,
yeah,
part of it is the map pressure, and like I said, like when you're hitting towers, enemies they have two options, right? Either they come defend it, and then you have a fight, and then like, okay, oh, it was not forced to take it. Okay, so hit the towers. Enemies, they either come defend, and that's your fight. Like, if you wanted to kill them, that's your opportunity, right? The other thing the enemies can do is that they try to split push and like try to get some trade in terms of objective damage on your other tier 2s. Or the third option is they do nothing, and that's a win for you. So all these three scenarios are good for you, provided you do the first step, which is actually hitting the towers.
Hit the tower.
like
it all starts there.
If the enemies do nothing, and then you just get free tier 2s, you should feel like you're winning the game at that point. If you don't feel like you're winning the game at that point, that's a mindset problem. So,
ooh,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, like, the sooner you start hitting towers, the easier it is going to be for your Tide, your SD Ember to get kills. And it's important that everyone on your team understands this, because, like, you need to make sure that the guy that is supposed to hit the tower feels comfortable hitting the tower, and that can come from having backup or whatever. And the other thing is, then you gotta be ready for step 2. But it comes in layers, and you need to do many steps properly. And right now
but it starts with hitting towers.
Yeah, they were very slow with hitting the towers, and then Mikoto ends up doing this random feed, and that turns into a tower. But it can be much cleaner if they're more in sync. Is the point I'm trying to make.
Absolutely. Yeah. And now, because they weren't in sync, right? Like, we've gone through this Aegis power play. You've given another 6,000 gold over to Nemesis. This is the gold they actually got on their own power play for the Aegis. And yeah, it feels like a lot has gone to waste.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like Aurora are getting manipulated around the map at all when the Aegis was happening. But to be fair, there is a gold lead for Nemesis, so it's not like there's a major lead for Aurora, but it's kind of highlighting the issue that I mentioned with their strategy earlier, where I feel like it's very hard for Aurora to take objectives. I feel like you have to take the chances when you get them, and that's probably your Aegis or significant hero kills.
Okay.
Radiant are scanning.
You have the Lotus Orb now on Warlock. He's got a lot of good buffs to give his teammates, man. Yeah. Especially into a Shadow Demon. I'm a little surprised he actually did this.
Yeah, triple Lotus Orb right now. Jokem, Norman, and Jabs all have one of their own.
Oh, God.
So it will be tough to cast Doom. And, and this is another problem with Doom carry, in a way, and also why I think Doom offlane has fallen off a bit. Like, it is freaking hard to play Doom against all these Lincolns, Force Staff, Glimmers, Lotus Orb. He gets out-itemized. And it's kind of...
Yeah.
When the hero looked the best, it wasn't really the case. Like, didn't feel like you could itemize against it at a time, but nowadays it just feels like you kind of get outskilled late game, and that's a problem if you're a Doom. Like the hero is supposed to be the king of late game.
I think you have to gauge like what is your impact whenever you strength blink, and then Infernal Blade with the Shivas. You know, like how much damage have you done to someone there? Because if you get somebody to like half HP there, your team should be able to like clean up. You're able to get solo pickoffs, right? But if you're not even into that position, like, it feels like we're trying to right click, you know, on Doom.
Yeah.
Trying to sustain
that's a nice roll, by the way.
It is going to connect once again on Toronto Tokyo. No, actually, it didn't connect on Toronto Tokyo. I think they need to come back at him. Yeah, and he's broken up now. He's not going to get purged if he gets locked down here. He will. That's going to be another kill. 2 gone. Nightfall, he's here, but he dooms himself thanks to the Lotus Orb. Now they have to try to get this Nature's Prophet away. You need to get a little bit more extra damage in, and the root. Mikoto, you're lucky that he was around because he will help Nightfall at least get that return kill, but now with the call, he's got to get out of here somehow, some way. He'll remnant once, but that's the only remnant he has left, and this gem is going to go back in favor of Nemesis. They're going to be able to collect it. They collect themselves 4 kills, and they may run back up this high ground again.
Yeah, how did they break the tide? Oh, the Silverage. I see, okay.
Silver, yeah.
Yeah, so Toronto, like, I thought that was going to be a good fight for sure. They used so much to kill this Jakiro, right? They roll the snap ulti, the golem, but then they get a break onto tide with the call from jabs, and then it's hard to win a fight if your Jakiro and your tide is not casting any abilities, of course. So really well done by Nemesis. Honestly, I did not expect them to break the tide like that and just kill him.
It was an amp damage rune that was like literally spawned right before this fight happened for Nature's Prophet. So he just picks it up and starts beating with it.
I mean, it can't be much more fortunate to that, I guess.
No, you really can't.
So 10k gold lead for them. They are not going for any towers, which
Dire's structures are fortified.
yeah, probably could have taken this tier 2 with the heroes that they have remaining, but you know, they wanna
I think that reflects just as poorly as the last time that Aurora had Aegis and not hitting it. Like, you had a really good fight right outside the tower. There's a Nature's Prophet who, yeah, he died, but I feel like Analog to be scared to hit that tower is a little surprising to me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. These towers are way more important than you might think. Like, they changed the game drastically. Like, how you can smoke, how you can maneuver, how buybacks matter, and everything is connected to towers in Dota, honestly.
What is the next item then? Because it's clearly like Doom. He's got Satanic. He's got AC. He's clearly going for a right click kind of build. So they're gonna try to find a hero here. Toronto Tokyo.
They need some time on the Nemesis. There's no golem for 20.
Yeah, they're pushing the envelope here. The roll through. Analog, he's once again found the backline, but he needs to escape back to his team as the roll ends.
Yeah, good idea to disengage there. Don't force the fight without your golem. So not much gonna happen, and yeah, good choice by Nemesis.
It's stagnated a little bit. We have the Roshan. It's up now. I do wonder if Aurora can put up a good fight against the Roshan if Nemesis try for it here.
Yeah, I mean, Aurora, they're not weak. They just need a way to find initiation somehow. And it's probably gonna have to come from the Ravage. Like, I don't think Nightfall can do it. They're just gonna BKB and get out right with all their Lotuses, Force Staffs, Glimmers. So
it has Blink on Toronto Tokyo now.
Yeah. The other way you can do it is Mikoto just goes in and keeps vision on everything, tries to force some BKBs, but I have to think they are able to protect themselves against them.
Lotus could be a really good pick.
Yeah, he's got a buyback on Joker.
Yeah, this is one of their Lotus's orbs that is down now, but Jazz is able to get the call. It's only onto Toronto Tokyo, though. 23 going to try to break him, but he wants to run away. Somehow he has dead in the water himself with a Doom now. It's again on a Lotus. Nightfall, have you learned nothing from last fight? He's going to get himself doomed up, and now Toronto Tokyo still trying to get something out of this fight. He does kill 23. He's trying to help out Mikoto, but the damage isn't enough. No. They'll get away at least on the Ember now. Toronto Tokyo needing to find himself a way. It's a beautiful ice path with the call. Jabs will not let this Tide Hunter leave. And it seems with he's nullified, he will go down. And Jokum, after the buyback, going to continue the pressure. He could find Ollie.
If they get him, he doesn't have buyback on Ollie.
I mean, Jabs is on odds.
Okay, buyback on Tide.
This is a big dive. Oh, Analog. This is a lot. They're going to leech once again. It's the double dead in the water.
Let's go.
Oh boy, here he comes, 23.
This is double dieback.
Taunting him. Oh no, the double dieback Aurora. They don't have many people left anymore. They kill the Shadow Demon as well. Analog. Have they done it? This dive was crazy.
No remnant.
He keeps the pressure going. The call onto the high ground. Makoto, he's going to get bandaged up thanks to the buyback from Mira, trying to help him out here, but the bandage, it's not enough. They get another kill. Only one left in Aurora. They have to sit and watch and hope the Nemesis don't take their base.
There's no buyback on anybody, but the same is true for 23. He needs to be able to do a lot here. Like, at least he needs to get the Rax or the Roshan, sure. But this was initially a good fight for Aurora, right? But then with the buyback on 23, he's able to get all those buybacks out. Yeah, I mean, Nightfall, he ends up trading his life here for 23, but it seems like it's okay, right? Makoto's still alive and fighting.
This is a beautiful Ravage.
Yeah. Still on the deal there. Makoto, very nice getaway there.
You can see how confident they feel, man. They're like, continue this fight the whole way.
Yeah.
Like, after killing Tidehunter, and you're still like diving under this tower, knowing that the buybacks could be coming. Makoto dancing in the trees as well. But like these Lotus Swords, man, like I didn't realize just how much they're affecting.
They just take away that everything that Ember is doing, everything Jakir is doing, really. So yeah, if your spells ain't working, then it's a problem, right?
Even the dead in the water.
Yeah.
Like, this Tidehunter genuinely is being super affected by it.
Yeah. So they did take down the Roshan, and now they're going for the Millirex. They have another 20 seconds. It's actually teeping over the Aghanim's Microfire. Okay, so that's gotta feel pretty good. Even with the buyback on 23, like you're getting a set of racks and Aegis, that's completely worth, not 22k gold lead, so. They are gonna be able to get their last tier 2s also, presumably, with this Aegis. I don't think Aurora wants to be fighting those tier 2s without any buybacks.
I mean, how are we doing that? I feel like I have a right-click build on Nightfall, and honestly, that should be something, right? Like, that should be a way that you're able to play without your Doom, but so often, you know, he's got a Satanic and he's not able to use it.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like, it's not an ideal Satanic here, right? Like, his attack speed is very slow, his damage is alright, but
Dire's bottom tower has
it's
fallen.
just very slow. He has a crit, to be fair, but I don't know. Just seem like, yeah, if this is like you sitting at 20k gold lead, I can get it. Like, this Doom might work like this, but I don't think you're supposed to be playing an even game at all.
Yeah, definitely not this game. Yeah, they're trying to find this Ember Spirit. Makoto, I think they have a good idea of where he is now.
Yeah, I don't think they...
Okay. Way to get away.
The Axe connected. He has a refresher on jabs, by the way. So, and the AoE call talent, so...
Board.
They're always going to be able to kill Toronto in a call if he's not careful with the BQE.
Dire are scanning.
I don't see how you live through that. You know, like it's not even like the break really matters once he's called because you can't dispel that, but
True.
It does matter for the change done afterwards.
It matters for the damage block as well.
Ah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, maybe you do just break him in the midst of the call. I was thinking maybe you just like you break him towards the end of it. That way you can ice path afterwards and he'll never purge it. But maybe you do just want the raw damage after the damage block.
Yeah, I think the break is actually very important, even at this point of the game.
Yeah.
It's like 75
we should see
damage
a Conda from anybody else.
block. Yeah.
The Warlock Conda might come
Conda
this
Warlock.
game. I don't know.
Then it's, yeah. They've got an Aghanims on Jokum on the Snapfire, by the way. That's funny.
Yeah.
You can use it on the Golem.
That's good. He's gonna...
Or you can use it on the Treant, which is nice. You don't. It's kind of local middle, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which they need, right? Like, they need some low committal ideas.
Not sure you want to be swimming in this.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower under
He literally TP'd like away from it earlier, and now he's just like sitting in it and hitting. Kind of crazy. He's gonna continue the push.
Yeah, that's it. Aghanims Micropire gone, so I don't. Yeah, 1 minute Aegis. I don't think you. Definitely keep this going, right? If you're Nemesis. No? Should know there's no buyback on anybody except for the Doom. Also the Ember, actually. So
Oh, you have BKB, Lincoln's Refresher on 23. I can't imagine you feel very scared about anything they're going to throw at you.
Right?
And toss a Lotus Orb on them. You've been tossing, you have like 8 of them to offer.
Yeah, I thought we were going to go for the range tracks mid there, but you know, you got to respect the position on Aurora as well, I guess.
Do you? Do you really?
I mean...
Oh! I thought he almost had it. That would have been sick timing. You know? Hey, if that's how you want to use it. It was going to die anyways, so.
Yeah, why not? There's like 30 seconds left or something, right?
I think it must, yeah. Oh, somebody's got to get that Wizzy. Yeah, that thing will disappear in 30 seconds, and you won't actually get the XP boost from it. 23, go back! Go back!
Get it, bro!
Oh, that's free XP! What a shame. What a shame. I wish it did stack. Like, maybe it like looked cooler or something. Like, it turns into like a purple spire or something. With
Yeah, it like levels up from the ground like an elevator or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it gets it 3 seconds to go.
Oh, there we go. And they can stay. There we go. No!
Does he realize? I don't know. Not sure he
I
realized.
don't know. I don't know. Okay. To be fair, it is a very rare event that there's even one left. We're very far away from the time where you'd like walk up and be like, oh my god, there's like 4 wisdom runes here that nobody's gotten. Like, yeah, those times are not happening anymore.
Dire are scanning.
Ravage. Maybe they're going to try to doom him now. They should get the double Ravage. They're going to connect onto Analog here. They've also killed Jokum. This is a beautiful start. Probably the best one we've seen in 10 minutes or more from Aurora. And they're continuing the onslaught here, finding Norman. A triple kill after the Aegis has been claimed. Beautifully done from Aurora. A sign of life in their team.
That's exactly what you wonder, right? We were talking about how did they find initiation, and yeah, with the refresher on Toronto, it's just way too easy, right? Getting the vision and then just send it. There's no way to protect each other if you're Nemesis, so you gotta be careful. That thing can always happen.
It's really well done. I think the Ravage is actually key because you can see he tried to get the save there.
Snap. He tried to gobble him, right?
Yep, tried to gobble.
Huh.
But unfortunately, we're much closer to Christmas than we are to Thanksgiving.
That is true. But if he gets a BKB on Snap, it is actually possible he can save people from that, right?
Yeah. No. I think the BKB is going to start to be necessary actually on him because these Ravages coming out will stop also the Lotus, which has been so key. So if you're not able to press Lotus, man, I think the fight is still very, very hard. And they're going to try to push tower here. This is by far the weirdest one that I think I've seen them push because there are buyback potential, but I don't think that Nemesis want to risk it, right?
Yeah. I mean, you might get a Rax here. Like, you have AC, you have Jakiro.
Ooh, you think so?
I mean, you don't want to buy back on Analog for sure, but it's kind of fast.
Nightfall's owning. Oh, like, his attack speed. Now with the Swift Blink as well? Now the attack speed is up.
Okay, Analog is up though, so now it's starting to get weird.
Oh, and he has an alert. He has 100 attack range and 31 attack speed from his enchantment. He's hitting.
Yep.
Are we allowed to cope this? I don't know. We'll find out here because it is the Ice Path layering on top of the axe here. Jabs, don't go too far, buddy. The racks are already gone. Nothing you can do there will get them back.
All right, come back. Now we have buybacks on 10 heroes, so the game will start to get freaky in a moment here. Next Roche fight, potentially.
Holy moly, it is a 50-50 game.
Yep. Then we might get our first here, 60-minute neutral items.
Radiant are
oh my god, it's about that time, huh?
Tier 5.
8 minutes to go. Now, there is a Roshan available, so I think the only, if we do get a Roshan here on Nemesis, it's possible the game ends before we get the 60-minute items. Because they're going right into Roshan now with the DD from 23, I imagine.
I mean, they might secure the high ground first. I think it is important that you have some areas. Yeah.
The circles are wild from Aurora, and honestly, I think something that I want to see here soon from Doom. I want to see an Aghanim Scepter. Your Doom has been not very impactful because you keep trying to cast it on other people. Just cast it on yourself.
Oh, no.
Ravage. It connects.
No,
They still found one. Getting the Ravage again. There needs to be a Doom here soon, but choke him. He's able to get the gobble away. Now they're going to try to save. I feel like you had a beautiful initiation, but where was the follow-up? Here comes the Macro Pyre now, but it's a bit late. Everybody's able to move away from it now, and the Doom finally connecting onto the Pangolier. They should be able to get that kill afterwards, so they'll trade away Mira for Analog. It's a beautiful trade for now, but the buyback, it's here from Analog. I wonder if Mira will follow in suit.
Let's see, there's no Ravages now, so 23 still has to be BKB. This fight should be all Nemesis at this point.
Did he just go with the call again? There it is, the dunk connecting. Makoto, he doesn't have anything he can do here. They do lose the Tidehunter. He buys back, but what are you going to do, buddy? You got to try to dead in the water. Somebody, I guess. Nightfall is able to get the kill on this Snapfire. Analog in again with the roll for the call. He's going to connect on the Nightfall. He has to buy back in this one. They have the lockdown maybe on 23, but he's able to turn around. Look at the damage. Toronto Tokyo, you don't want to stand up to that one. Makoto comes in finally, but they're able to focus him down next. Nullified, hitting him, giving him the Hurricane Pike treatment. Nightfall, he is
the block.
sent further and further away from this fight. 23, he's getting kited out a little bit. They are going to get the banishment on him, but Jabs is on an ultra kill. He's keeping the party going. The Sprout, it's just in time.
Oh no, it heals him. Oh, they're going to get Mira as well.
Now they...
That's the game right there.
Rampage for Jazz, baby. This guy's good. GG. Game number 3, Nemesis.
Yeah,
they come out on top.
Epic last fight.
Long team fight.
It was